In the deepest reaches of the Pokémon world, where ancient mysteries slumber beneath layers of forgotten time, there existed truths so profound and hidden that they rest like gentle whispers in the minds of only the most devoted explorers of this vast universe. Tonight, as you settle into the comfort of rest, let these secrets unfold before you like pages from an ancient tome, each revelation more soothing than the last. The legendary Pokemon Mew carries within its delicate pink form a secret that has remained hidden since the earliest days of Kanto's discovery. Deep within the coding of the original games, Mew's genetic structure was programmed with the ability to learn every single technical machine move that existed at the time. Yet this capability was deliberately obscured from players. The developers, in their infinite wisdom, embedded this power as a testament to Mew's status as the ancestor of all Pokemon, though they never intended for trainers to discover this truth through conventional gameplay. This hidden versatility flows through Mew's essence like a gentle stream, connecting it to every other Pokemon that has ever existed or ever will exist. Beneath the towering peaks of Mount Silver, where Ho-Oh once made its legendary roost, lies a crystalline chamber that resonates with the rainbow bird's sacred flames. This hidden sanctuary was discovered by researchers decades after the Johto region opened to trainers. Its walls adorned with ancient murals depicting Ho-Oh's role not merely as a guardian of the skies, but as a weaver of destiny itself. The chamber's crystals pulse with a soft, warm light that mirrors the gentle rhythm of Ho-Oh's heartbeat, and within this sacred space, time itself seems to slow, allowing visitors to experience the profound peace that comes from witnessing eternity in a single moment. The legendary beast Entei, born from the ashes of the Brass Tower's tragic fire, carries within its mighty roar a frequency that can only be heard by Pokemon who have experienced profound loss. This subsonic call, imperceptible to human ears, serves as a beacon of hope and renewal for creatures who have known the pain of separation or defeat. When Entei releases this sacred sound across the landscape, flowers bloom in its wake, not through any magical power, but because the very earth responds to the pure emotion contained within that ancient cry of resilience and rebirth. In the deepest trenches of the ocean, where even the most adventurous divers dare not venture, Lugia maintains a network of underwater caverns filled with swirling currents that serve as highways for marine Pokemon traveling vast distances. Thus current roads, invisible to surface dwellers, pulse with Lugia's psychic energy, creating safe passages through the most treacherous waters. The Silver Guardian's wings, when spread beneath the waves, generate pressure waves so gentle yet precise that they can guide lost Pokemon home across thousands of miles of open ocean, each wing beat a lighthouse in the liquid darkness. The time-traveling Celebi possesses a unique relationship with the forests it protects, one that transcends the simple passage of seasons. Each tree that grows under Celebi's watchful care develops rings within its trunk that contain microscopic traces of temporal energy, creating a living record, not just of years past, but of alternate timelines and possibilities that never came to be. When the wind moves through these enchanted forests, the trees whisper stories of what was, what is, and what might have been, their voices carrying the wisdom of countless potential futures on every gentle breeze. Gruden's slumber beneath the earth creates more than just the shifting of continental plates. The legendary Titan's breathing, slow and deep in its ancient rest, generates thermal currents that rise through layers of rock and soil, bringing life-giving warmth to underground ecosystems that exist in perfect darkness. The subterranean gardens, fed by Groudon's gentle exhalations, bloom with crystalline flowers that have never known sunlight yet shine with their own inner radiance, creating a mirror world of beauty that reflects the surface realm in ways both familiar and wondrously strange. High above the clouds, where Rayquaza glides through the stratosphere with effortless grace, the great sky serpent tends to gardens of aurora that bloom across the upper atmosphere. These celestial displays, visible only during the rarest atmospheric conditions, represent Rayquaza's artistic expression, each streak of colored light carefully woven through the magnetic fields that surround the planet. The dragon's movements through these ethereal gardens create symphonies of light that play out across the sky, their beauty so profound that they can bring tears of joy to any fortunate enough to witness their silent dance. In the deepest caves of Sinnoh, where Dialga first learned to manipulate the flow of time, there exist chambers where moments stretch into eternities, and eternities compress into heartbeats. These temporal pockets, created by the overflow of Dialga's power during its youth, serve as sanctuaries for Pokémon who need time to heal from wounds, both physical and emotional. Within these sacred spaces, a single tear of sorrow can take days to fall, allowing the pain it carries to dissipate naturally, while a moment of pure joy can expand to last for subjective years, filling the heart with enough happiness to sustain a lifetime of contentment. The pearl that adorns Palkia's shoulder contains within its lustrous surface an entire universe in miniature, complete with its own laws of physics and dimensions that fold in upon themselves like origami made of space itself. This pearl serves as Palkia's laboratory, where the master of space experiments with new geometries and impossible architectures, crafting realities that exist in the spaces between spaces. Sometimes, when Palkia dreams, fragments of these experimental dimensions leak into our world, creating the mysterious distortions that trainers occasionally encounter in their journeys. Brief glimpses into realms where up might be sideways, and distance becomes a matter of perspective rather than measurement. Giratina's banishment to the distortion world was not merely a punishment, but a necessary sacrifice that the renegade Pokémon accepted willingly to maintain the balance between creation and entropy. In its reversed realm, Giratina serves as a filter for the negative emotions and destructive impulses that naturally arise in any living world, absorbing these dark energies and transforming them into the strange, beautiful landscapes of its antimatter domain. The floating platforms and impossible waterfalls of the distortion world are not chaotic aberrations, but carefully crafted monuments to the power of redemption, each twisted spire an inverted lake representing a moment when destruction was transformed into something unexpectedly beautiful. The legendary lake trio of Sinnoh share a connection that runs deeper than their roles as guardians of emotion, knowledge, and willpower. Uxie, Mesprit, and Azelf exist in a constant state of gentle telepathic communion, their thoughts flowing between them like a river of consciousness that spans the entire region. When one of them experiences something beautiful, all three share in that beauty, creating a network of appreciation that amplifies every moment of wonder in Sinnoh threefold. This shared consciousness extends to the lakes they inhabit, turning these bodies of water into reservoirs of collective memory where the dreams and aspirations of every creature that has ever gazed upon their surface are preserved in the gentle lapping of waves against ancient shores. Deep within the Hall of Origin, where Arceus shaped the fundamental forces of reality, there remains a workshop of sorts, filled with the cosmic tools used to craft the universe. These implements, forged from crystallized time and hammered space, rest in perfect stillness, waiting for the day when creation might need to be renewed or reshaped. The workshop exists in a state of perpetual twilight, neither day nor night, where the only sound is the gentle humming of potential energy waiting to be given form and purpose. The tools themselves tell stories of creation that span eons beyond mortal comprehension. The sphere of first light, a crystalline orb that contains the very first photon to pierce the primordial darkness, rests upon a pedestal carved from the fossilized breath of Dialga. This sphere pulses with a rhythm that matches the heartbeat of the universe itself, each gentle throb sending ripples of possibility through the fabric of existence. Nearby, the chisel of probability lies dormant, its edge so sharp it can carve meaning from chaos, used by Arceus to define the boundaries between what is and what might be. The handle of this remarkable tool is wrapped in threads spun from the dreams of unborn Pokémon, creating a grip that responds only to the touch of pure creative intent. In the deepest chambers of this cosmic workshop, the loom of destiny continues its eternal weaving, operated not by hands, but by the collective will of every living being. Each thread represents a life, a choice, a moment of connection between creatures across the vast tapestry of existence. The patterns that emerge are so beautiful and complex that even Arceus pauses sometimes to marvel at the unexpected designs that consciousness creates when left to follow its own gentle course. The threads shimmer with colors that have no names in any mortal language, hues that exist only in the space between perception and understanding. Regigigas, the colossal titan that shaped continents with its mighty hands, carries within its ancient body the compressed essence of entire mountain ranges. When it moves, which happens perhaps once every few centuries, the slow shift of its massive form sends tremors through the earth that sleeping Pokémon interpret as the planet's contented size. The rope-like appendages that bind Regigigas are not restraints, but rather conduits of patience, each strand woven from the accumulated wisdom of geological ages. Those bindings teach the Titan the value of stillness, allowing it to appreciate the gradual beauty of erosion, the patient artistry of rivers carving through stone, and the gentle persistence of roots breaking through bedrock to reach towards sunlight. The three legendary golems that serve Regigigas each embody different aspects of the Earth's patient strength. Regirock's body is composed of stones from every mountain that has ever stood, creating a living geological record that spans the entire history of the planet. When Regirock rests, these stones sometimes shift and settle, releasing tiny fragments that become the seeds of new mountain ranges. Regice carries within its frozen form the memory of every winter that has ever blanketed the world in snow, its crystalline structure preserving the unique beauty of countless snowflakes in perfect, eternal detail. The ice that forms Regice's body never melts completely, instead cycling through phases of solid, liquid, and vapor while maintaining its essential crystalline consciousness. Registeel's metallic form contains traces of every metal vein that runs through the Earth's crust, creating a resonant harmony that can be felt by steel-type Pokémon across vast distances, a deep thrumming that speaks of strength refined through pressure and time. In the depths of ancient Hoenn, where Groudon and Kyogre once waged their primordial battle for dominance, the seafloor still bears the scars and gifts of their conflict. Massive underwater canyons mark the places where Groudon's eruptions reached up from the ocean floor, while towering seamounts show where Kyogre's pressure carved new landscapes from the earth. These geological features have become nurseries for rare deep-sea Pokémon, creatures that thrive in the unique conditions created by the intersection of land and water energies. The thermal vents that dot this underwater battlefield release not just heated water, but whispers of the ancient conflict, carried on currents that reach every corner of the ocean. Rayquaza's eternal vigil in the ozone layer serves a purpose far more complex than simply mediating between the titans below. The Emerald Dragon's serpentine form acts as a living atmospheric processor, its scales filtering cosmic radiation and space debris before they can reach the planet's surface. Each scale contains microscopic chambers filled with rarefied gases that exist nowhere else in nature, creating a protective barrier that allows life to flourish in the delicate balance between earth and sky. When Rayquaza moves through the upper atmosphere, its passage creates aurora-like displays visible only to flying-type Pokémon. Ethereal light shows that serve as navigation beacons for creatures traversing the vast expanses of sky. The Swords of Justice roam the forests and plains of Unova with a purpose that extends beyond their obvious role as protectors of Pokémon. Cobalion, Terrakion, and Virizion each carry within themselves fragments of an ancient covenant, a promise made in the earliest days of the relationship between Pokémon and the natural world. This covenant speaks of mutual respect, of the understanding that strength exists not to dominate, but to nurture and protect. Keldeo's journey to join their ranks represents more than simple training. It embodies the eternal cycle of wisdom passing from one generation to the next, the gentle transformation of youthful enthusiasm into mature compassion. Cobalion's steel-hard determination contains within it the memory of every blade of grass that has pushed through concrete, every root that has found purchase in the smallest crack in stone. The metallic sheen of its coat reflects not just light, but the accumulated resilience of every creature that has faced adversity with quiet courage. Terrakion's massive strength is tempered by an understanding of geology so profound that it can sense the stress patterns in mountain faces, knowing instinctively where to apply pressure to prevent dangerous avalanches rather than cause them. Virizion moves through forests with such grace that its passage actually encourages growth, its footsteps somehow enriching the soil, and its breath carrying spores and seed wedges to places where new life can take root. The Tau trio of Unova represents more than the simple duality of truth and ideals. Reshiram and Zekrom are two halves of a greater whole, their separation creating a dynamic tension that drives progress and growth throughout the region. The original dragon from which they split still exists in a sense, not as a physical being, but as the potential energy that exists in the space between opposing forces. Kyurem, the empty extremes can be as important as the extremes themselves. Reshiram's flames burn with the intensity of absolute conviction, but these fires consume only falsehood and illusion, leaving truth to shine with its own inner light. The white dragon's fire is not destructive, but revelatory, stripping away pretense to reveal the genuine essence beneath. Zekrom's electricity carries the spark of innovation, the sudden flash of inspiration that illuminates new possibilities and powers the engines of change. The black dragon's lightning does not merely strike, but connects, creating circuits of understanding between minds and hearts that seemed impossibly distant. Hidden beneath the Kalos region, in caverns that predate human civilization, ancient murals depict Xerneas and Yveltal not as opposing forces, but as dance partners in an eternal ballet of creation and renewal. These cave paintings, created by unknown hands and pigments that still glow with their own inner light, show the two legendaries moving in perfect synchronization, their steps tracing patterns that mirror the cycles of seasons, the rhythm of birth and death, the gentle pulse of existence itself. The artists who created these works understood something that modern observers often miss: that ending and beginning are not opposites, but partners, each making the other possible and meaningful. Xerneas carries within its magnificent antlers seeds from every tree that has ever grown, creating a living library of botanical possibility that spans the entire history of plant life. When the life Pokémon walks through barren landscapes, these seeds sometimes fall like gentle rain, each one containing not just the genetic information needed to grow, but also the accumulated wisdom of its lineage, the knowledge of how to thrive in harmony with the creatures and conditions around it. Yveltal's dark wings do not bring death but transformation, carrying away the worn-out patterns and exhausted possibilities to make room for new forms of beauty and life. The Destruction Pokémon serves as nature's editor, carefully removing what no longer serves the greater story to allow fresh chapters to begin. The ancient chronicles of Alola speak of a time when Solgaleo and Lunala danced together across the twilight sky, their meeting creating brief moments when day and night existed simultaneously, casting the islands in a golden-silver light that revealed hidden truths about the nature of time itself. These convergence events, witnessed perhaps once in a human lifetime, showed observers that the boundary between solar radiance and lunar mystery is far more fluid than most understand. Solgaleo's mane burns with the concentrated essence of every sunrise that has ever painted the horizon, each ray carrying forward the promise and potential that dawn brings to sleeping worlds. The lion's roar echoes not just across physical space, but through dimensional barriers, calling to other versions of itself across infinite parallel realities where different choices created different outcomes. Lunala's wings spread wide enough to embrace entire star systems, and within their cosmic span, dreams from across the universe gather like stardust, creating new constellations of possibility that inspire the sleeping minds of countless worlds. The bat's gentle cry harmonizes with the music of the spheres, adding its voice to the eternal song that guides celestial bodies in their ancient orbits around centers of light and gravity. Deep within the ultra space that exists between dimensions, Necrozma once served as a beacon for lost travelers, its crystalline body refracting light into pathways that could guide wandering souls back to their home realities. Before its light was diminished by eons of giving, the Prism Pokemon functioned as a lighthouse keeper of the multiverse, ensuring that no consciousness would remain forever adrift in the spaces between worlds. The crystalline formations that make up Necrozma's body are not merely physical structures, but compressed fragments of pure illumination, each facet containing the concentrated radiance of extinct stars, the final gift of suns that burned out their nuclear hearts in service to life. When Necrozma absorbs light, it does not simply consume energy, but processes understanding, converting photons into wisdom, transforming the raw information carried by electromagnetic radiation into deeper comprehension of the universe's fundamental patterns and purposes. The Galar region's ancient stone circles, predating even the oldest human settlements, were originally constructed not by people, but by Aeternatus itself, the Dynamax Pokemon, using its infinite energy to raise monuments that would serve as focal points for the planet's natural power flows. These standing stones, weathered by millennia, but still humming with barely perceptible energy, create a network of connection points that help stabilize the region's Dynamax phenomenon, ensuring that the explosive growth remains controllable rather than consuming everything in chaotic expansion. Eternatus arrived on Earth not as an invader, but as a refugee, fleeing the destruction of its home dimension where unchecked growth had consumed all available space and energy, leaving nothing but an endless void where once thriving civilizations had reached toward infinite possibility. The poison dragon's toxic nature stems not from malice, but from the accumulated sorrow of witnessing an entire reality collapse under the weight of its own unlimited ambition. Zacian and Zamazenta once shared a single consciousness, their separation occurring during the ancient crisis when they chose to divide their power to better protect the different aspects of what they cherished most. Zacian retained the fierce determination needed to cut through deception and strike at the heart of threats, while Zamazenta embraced the patient strength required to shield the vulnerable and stand firm against overwhelming force. Their legendary battle prowess stems not from aggression, but from an unshakable commitment to preservation, each strike and defensive stance motivated by love rather than conquest. The sword and shield they wield are not separate artifacts, but extensions of their own life force, crystallized intention given physical form through the intensity of their dedication to their protective mission. In the frozen reaches of time itself, where Dialga maintains the steady flow of moments from past to future, there exists a chamber where every possibility that was never chosen still lives and breathes, creating a vast library of alternate histories that the temporal Pokémon tends with careful reverence. These unlived lives continue their own development in parallel streams of causality, and occasionally their experiences leak through into the primary timeline, manifesting as unexplained knowledge, prophetic dreams, or the strange sensation of remembering events that never actually occurred. Dialga's heartbeats serves as the universal metronome, its steady rhythm ensuring that cause continues to precede effect, that stories maintain their coherent progression from beginning to middle to end, that the narrative structure of reality remains stable enough to support conscious experience. Palkia's domain encompasses not just the three dimensions of physical space, but also the countless other forms of extension and separation that allow distinct things to exist without merging into undifferentiated unity. The spatial Pokémon maintains the boundaries between self and other, between here and there, between this moment and that one, creating the fundamental framework within which all relationships and interactions become possible. When Palkia moves through its dimensional realm, it leaves behind wake patterns in the fabric of space itself, gentle distortions that occasionally manifest as areas where the normal rules of distance and proximity function differently, where travelers might find themselves closer to their destinations than geometry would suggest possible. Giratina dwells in the reverse world, not as punishment, but as choice, having voluntarily accepted responsibility for maintaining the shadow realm that serves as reality's necessary complement. In this inverted dimension, the antimatter Pokémon tends to the discarded fragments of existence, the pieces of experience that did not fit into the primary world's narrative, but still contain their own form of beauty and meaning. The reverse world functions as reality's recycling center, where broken dreams are composted into fertile soil for new aspirations, where failed experiments provide the raw materials for future innovations, where every ending becomes the beginning of something previously unimaginable. The legendary beasts of Johto carry within their forms the concentrated essence of the elements they represent, but more than that, they embody the principle of renewal itself, their resurrection from the ashes of the brass tower, serving as proof that destruction need not be final, that from the deepest loss can emerge new forms of beauty and purpose. Raiku's thunderous roar contains echoes of every storm that has ever broken drought, every lightning strike that has sparked necessary fires, every electrical impulse that has carried messages of love across vast distances. Entei's volcanic heart pumps molten determination through its veins, each beat sending waves of creative force outward into the world, inspiring dormant seeds to sprout, encouraging timid souls to find their courage, melting frozen patterns of thought and behavior to allow new growth. Suicuni's crystal clear essence purifies not just physical water, but also the streams of emotion and intention that flow through all conscious beings, washing away accumulated resentment and confusion to restore the natural clarity that allows wisdom to emerge from experience. Ho-Oh soars at altitudes where the atmosphere grows thin and the boundary between sky and space begins to dissolve, its rainbow-colored wings catching light from distant stars and refracting it into new spectrums of possibility that inspire artists, scientists, and dreamers across the world below. The Phoenix Pokemon's sacred fire burns at the exact temperature needed to transform base materials into precious substances, not through mere chemical reaction, but through the application of hope itself, the belief that everything contains within it the potential for something more beautiful than what currently appears. The legendary titans of Huen slumber beneath the earth in chambers carved from crystallized time itself, their bodies serving as living seals that maintain the delicate balance between the forces of expansion and contraction that govern reality's breathing rhythm. Regirock's ancient form contains stones gathered from every geological epoch, each mineral fragment holding memories of the world's slow transformation from molten chaos to the stable foundation that supports all terrestrial life. The golem's rocky exterior bears inscriptions in a language that predates human writing, symbols that describe the fundamental laws of physics, not as abstract concepts, but as living principles that dance through every grain of sand and every towering mountain. When Regirock moves, it does so with the measured patience of continental drift, each step sending subtle vibrations through the Earth's crust that help maintain the precise tensions needed to prevent catastrophic shifts in the planet's surface. Regis dwells in caverns where the temperature remains constant at absolute zero, not through artificial refrigeration, but through the Pokemon's ability to slow molecular motion to the point where time itself begins to crystallize into visible patterns. The Ice Titan's body contains frozen samples of atmosphere from every era of the world's history, preserving within its crystalline structure the exact composition of air breathed by the first Pokémon to emerge from primordial seas. Scientists who have studied fragments of ice shed by Regice have discovered that these samples contain microscopic bubbles of ancient atmosphere that, when carefully analyzed, reveal how the world's climate has shifted in response to the subtle influences of legendary Pokémon throughout the ages. The patterns of frost that form on surfaces near Regice follow mathematical sequences that mirror the growth patterns of snowflakes, galaxies, and the branching structures of neural networks, suggesting that the Ice Titan serves as a living repository of the universe's tendency toward both order and infinite variation. Registeel's metallic body was forged in the heart of a dying star, its steel composition including elements that do not naturally occur on any planet, but which were created in the final moments of stellar collapse when the normal rules of atomic structure temporarily dissolve. The Steel Titan's hollow interior resonates with frequencies that correspond to the harmonic vibrations of planetary cores, its movements generating subsonic tones that help maintain the magnetic fields that protect the world from harmful cosmic radiation. Ancient texts describe Registeel as the keeper of the world's mechanical memory, its body serving as a living archive of every tool ever crafted, every machine ever built, every instance of matter being shaped by conscious intention into forms that serve life's expanding complexity. The metallic Pokemon's ability to repair itself draws upon a universal principle of restoration that operates at the quantum level, where the distinction between destruction and creation reveals itself to be merely a matter of perspective. Latios and Latias exist in a state of quantum entanglement that transcends their physical separation, their psychic bond serving as a model for the invisible connections that link all conscious beings across space and time. The Eon Pokemon's ability to become invisible operates not through conventional light refraction, but through their capacity to shift their vibrational frequency to match the background resonance of their surroundings, effectively causing them to merge temporarily with the quantum fields that underlies all apparent reality. Their shared consciousness demonstrates that individuality and unity are not opposing concepts, but complementary aspects of a deeper truth about the nature of awareness itself. When Latios focuses his psychic energy, He can perceive the emotional landscape of entire cities, sensing the currents of hope and despair that flow through human communities, like weather patterns of the heart. Latias uses her empathic abilities to locate areas where healing is needed most urgently, her gentle presence serving as a catalyst for the natural recovery processes that operate within all living systems when given proper support and encouragement. The legendary Pokemon of Sinnoh embody concepts so fundamental that they exist simultaneously as individual beings and as principles that govern the basic operations of reality itself. Dialga's control over time extends beyond simple chronological manipulation to encompass the deeper rhythms that synchronize all existence, the cosmic heartbeat that ensures events unfold in sequences that support the maximum potential for growth and understanding. The temporal dragon's presence stabilizes the flow of causality, preventing paradoxes that could unravel the logical consistency upon which conscious experience depends. Dialga's roar resonates across multiple timelines simultaneously, its sound waves carrying information between past and future that allows the universe to maintain its coherent narrative structure despite the constant branching of possibility that occurs with every choice made by every sentient being. Palkia dwells in the spaces between spaces, the dimensional gaps that separate one reality from another, while simultaneously connecting them through invisible bridges of pure potential. The spatial dragon's ability to manipulate distance and direction reflects its role as the architect of the geometric frameworks that give structure to existence, ensuring that the concepts of here and there, near and far, maintain their meaning across all possible scales of observation. Ancient astronomers recognized Palkia's influence in the perfect mathematical relationships that govern planetary orbits, the precise angles at which light bends when passing through different mediums, and the elegant curves that describe how energy propagates through the vacuum of space. The pearl embedded in Palkia's shoulder contains compressed space-time that serves as a seed from which new dimensions can unfold when the universe requires additional room for expanding complexity. Giratina's exile to the reverse world represents not punishment, but appointment to a position of profound responsibility, serving as the guardian of antimatter and the curator of reality's shadow archive. The renegade Pokemon maintains the delicate balance between matter and antimatter that prevents the universe from either collapsing into a point of infinite density or expanding so rapidly that stars and planets cannot form. In the reverse world, Giratina tends to the discarded possibilities that did not manifest in the primary timeline, nurturing these unlived potentials until they can be recycled into new opportunities for growth and discovery. The antimatter realm serves as reality's compost heap, where failed experiments decompose into fertile soil for future innovations, where broken dreams provide the raw materials for new aspirations that could not have existed without the wisdom gained from previous disappointments. The Lake Guardians of Sinnoh represent the three fundamental aspects of consciousness that allow awareness to recognize itself and engage meaningfully with existence. Uxi's infinite knowledge encompasses not just factual information, but also the deeper understanding of how all pieces of experience fit together into coherent patterns of meaning. The knowledge Pokemon serves as the universe's librarian, maintaining the vast archive of accumulated wisdom that prevents each generation from having to rediscover every truth through trial and error. Mesprit's emotional essence provides the motivational energy that transforms abstract knowledge into purposeful action, the feeling tones that give significance to experience and inspire beings to care deeply enough about outcomes to invest effort in shaping them. A Zelf's willpower represents the focusing principle that allows consciousness to direct its attention with sufficient intensity to overcome entropy and create order from chaos, the determination that enables life to swim upstream against the current of increasing randomness that would otherwise dissolve all structure back into undifferentiated energy. The mythical Pokemon Manaphy possesses the unique ability to form empathic bonds with any living being, its heart functioning as a universal translator that converts the emotional languages of different species into mutually comprehensible experiences of connection and understanding. The seafaring Pokemon's migration patterns follow ocean currents that carry not just water, but also streams of emotional energy that connect distant ecosystems into a single web of feeling and response. The temple of the sea where Manaphy dwells exists in a state of temporal fluidity, its chambers shifting between past and future configurations as the Prince of the Sea dreams of all the oceans that have ever existed and all the waters that might someday flow. Within these sacred depths, time moves like liquid, pooling in some chambers where moments stretch into eternities of peaceful contemplation, while rushing through other passages where eons compress into heartbeats of crystalline awareness. The temple's walls are composed of living coral that grows not through biological processes, but through the accumulation of shared memories between all creatures that have ever touched the sea's embrace, each polyp containing the compressed experience of a single moment of perfect understanding between beings who found connection across the vastness of difference. Darkrai's relationship with nightmares reveals itself as fundamentally protective rather than malevolent, the pitch-black Pokemon serving as a guardian of the boundary between conscious and unconscious experience. The nightmares that Darkrai brings are not random terrors, but precisely calibrated scenarios designed to help sleeping minds process unresolved fears and anxieties in a safe environment where no permanent harm can occur. Each nightmare functions as a controlled exposure therapy session, allowing the dreamer to confront challenging emotions and situations with the safety net of eventual awakening. The darkness that surrounds Darkrai absorbs not just light, but also the accumulated psychic weight of suppressed fears and buried traumas, transforming these heavy energies into the lighter substance of conscious understanding through the alchemical process of dream work. Cresselia's lunar wings carry the reflected light of every moon that has ever shone upon a sleeping child, the psychic Pokemon weaving this collected moonbeam essence into dreams of comfort and healing that repair the small tears in the fabric of daily experience. The crescent moon, Pokemon's presence in dreams, manifests as that inexplicable sense of safety and protection that sometimes emerges in sleep, the feeling of being watched over by a benevolent presence that asks nothing in return except the trust to surrender consciousness to the restorative power of rest. The lunar dance that Cresselia performs each night across the sky traces patterns that serve as acupuncture needles for the Earth's dreaming mind, stimulating points of psychic energy that help the planet itself process the collective unconscious material generated by all its sleeping inhabitants. The interplay between Darkrai and Cresselia represents the fundamental duality within the realm of sleep, the necessary balance between confronting difficulties and finding refuge from them. Their eternal dance across the night skies serves as a reminder that both challenge and comfort are required for psychological growth, that dreams must sometimes disturb in order to heal, and that healing must sometimes comfort in order to provide strength for future challenges. The new moon nights, when both Pokemon's influences are strongest, create opportunities for the deepest and most transformative dream experiences, when the psyche can safely explore its furthest reaches, knowing that dawn will eventually return with renewed clarity and purpose. Shaman's connection to gratitude operates on frequencies that resonate with the quantum field underlying all matter, the hedgehog Pokemon's presence literally restructuring reality at the subatomic level to align circumstances with expressions of appreciation and thankfulness. The flowers that bloom in Shaman's wake are not merely beautiful, but serve as gratitude amplifiers, their fragrances carrying chemical signatures that trigger neurological responses associated with contentment and satisfaction in any creature that encounters them. The Graceful flower that enables Shaman's sky form transformation contains concentrated essence of joy, so pure that it exists partially outside normal space-time, its petals shimmering with the light of possibilities that become more probable in the presence of genuine appreciation for life's gifts. When Shaman migrates between its various flower gardens, scattered across different regions, the hedgehog Pokemon follows ley lines of positive emotional energy that connect places where significant acts of kindness and gratitude have occurred throughout history. These migration routes serve as highways of hope, strengthening the connections between distant communities and ensuring that the emotional wealth generated in one location can flow freely to areas experiencing scarcity of spirit. The seed fluff that Shaman releases during flight carries not only the genetic material for new plant growth, but also crystallized moments of happiness that will bloom into unexpected joy for whoever discovers the sprouting flowers in seasons yet to come. Arceus exists simultaneously across all possible timelines, its consciousness encompassing every potential variation of reality that could unfold from each moment's infinite branching possibilities. The original one's 18 plates represent not just different types of elemental energy, but different fundamental frequencies of existence itself, each plate resonating with the underlying mathematical constants that determine how matter and energy interact within its respective dimensional framework. The Hall of Origin, where Arceus dwells, exists at the convergence point of all realities, a space that is simultaneously everywhere and nowhere, containing the seeds of every universe that has ever existed or ever could exist. The creation myth surrounding Arceus reveals itself as an ongoing process rather than a historical event, the alpha Pokemon continuously birthing new realities through the simple act of observing the quantum foam of pure possibility that surrounds the established patterns of existence. Each heartbeat of Arceus causes ripples in the fabric of space-time that manifest as new worlds, new species, new opportunities for consciousness to experience itself from fresh perspectives. The cosmic egg from which Arceus emerged remains present at the center of every atom, a point of infinite potential that ensures creation never truly ends but continues unfolding in endless spirals of increasing complexity and beauty. The legendary beasts of Johto carry within their forms the purified essence of the elements that were present during their resurrection by Ho-Oh. But these elements exist in states that transcend their ordinary physical properties. Raiku's lightning does not merely conduct electricity, but serves as a medium for transmitting pure intention across vast distances, its thunder carrying messages between the conscious and unconscious minds of all creatures within its range. The Aurora Beast's mane crackles with the accumulated electrical potential of every storm that has ever cleared the air and brought fresh possibilities in the wake of destruction, each strand containing the compressed power of renewal that follows necessary endings. Entei's sacred fire burns not with ordinary combustion, but with the flame of life force itself, the volcanic Pokemon's presence igniting the spark of vitality in dormant seeds, hibernating creatures, and discouraged hearts alike. The fire that surrounds Entei represents the passionate intensity required to transform potential into manifestation, the focused heat that melts away obstacles and forges new paths through seemingly impossible circumstances. When Entei runs across the landscape, its paws leave behind traces of this sacred fire that continue burning invisibly for years, creating networks of energetic pathways that support the growth and development of all life in the surrounding area. Suicune's purifying waters flow from springs that exist simultaneously in the physical world and in the realm of pure emotion. The Aurora Pokemon's presence, cleansing not just environmental toxins, but also the psychic pollutants that accumulate in areas where negative emotions have been repeatedly expressed without resolution. The north wind that follows in Suicune's wake carries the essence of clarity and perspective, helping to dissolve the mental fog that obscures simple solutions to complex problems. The crystalline purity of Suicune's water reflects not just light, but also the true nature of whatever gazes into its depths, serving as a mirror that reveals the authentic self beneath layers of social conditioning and accumulated expectations. This reflective quality of Suicune's waters is a profound aspect of its legend, a gentle reminder that truth often lies within, waiting to be acknowledged. The three legendary beasts, Raikou, Entei, and Suicune, were not merely resurrected by Ho-Oh. They were imbued with a spiritual purpose, a calling to maintain a delicate balance within the world, each representing a crucial aspect of nature's regenerative cycles. Their original forms, before the burning of the brass tower, are shrouded in mystery, some ancient texts suggesting they were once ordinary Pokémon caught in the inferno, while others speak of them as nascent elemental spirits awaiting a catalyst for their full manifestation. The latter theory posits that Ho-Oh's intervention was not a creation ex nihilo, but rather a profound alchemical transformation, refining existing energies into their current, potent forms, much like a master craftsman refines raw ores into precious metals. The true power of the creation trio, Dialga, Palkia, and Giratina, lies not just in their dominion over time, space, and antimatter, but in their intrinsic connection to the very fabric of reality itself. Dialga, the temporal Pokémon, does not merely manipulate time, it is time, its heartbeat a cosmic clock, its every breath the passage of moments. The diamond on its chest is not a mere adornment, but a focal point, a condensed manifestation of all chronal energy, allowing it to accelerate, decelerate, and even halt the progression of events. Legends say that gazing into this diamond for too long can cause one to experience a lifetime in a single second or a second stretched into an eternity, a disorienting sensation that often drives those unprepared to madness. The roar of Dialga is said to be the primordial echo of the universe's beginning, a sound that vibrates through all dimensions and can be heard by those with the deepest spiritual attunement, though often interpreted as a distant, inexplicable hum. Palkia, the spatial Pokémon, embodies the very concept of space. Its pearlescent shoulders, adorned with orbs, are not just aesthetic features, but represent miniature galaxies, singularities where spatial dimensions can be bent, stretched, and folded. Palkia can instantaneously transport itself, or others, across vast cosmological distances, not by moving through space, but by manipulating its connections, effectively bringing distant points together. The bubbles it creates are not just water, but concentrated pockets of altered spatial densities, capable of containing entire pocket dimensions or compressing massive objects into minute forms. The legends speak of Palkia creating new universes with a single breath, not through an act of material generation, but by weaving new spatial matrices into existence, expanding the cosmic tapestry. Its gentle presence often manifests as a shimmering haze, a subtle distortions in the air that hints at the plasticity of the world around us. Giratina, the renegade Pokémon, represents antimatter, a concept often misunderstood as inherently destructive. However, in the grand cosmic design, antimatter is not merely the opposite of matter, but its necessary counterpart, a principle of balance. Giratina does not reside in the distortion world as a punishment, but as a guardian, maintaining the stability of the primary universe by containing the volatile energies of antimatter. The distortion world itself is not a place of chaos, but of pure potential, a realm where the laws of physics are fluid and consciousness can directly influence reality. Its distorted appearance, with shifting gravity and non-Euclidean geometry, is a reflection of the malleable nature of its domain. Giratina's three tentacles are not just appendages, but conduits, allowing it to draw energy from the distortion world and channel it into the material plane, influencing events through subtle, indirect means. The red spines on its body glow with an internal fire that is not heat, but pure energetic transformation, a constant process of creation and dissolution. The relationship between these three titans, Dialga, Palkia, and Giratina, is one of interconnectedness and mutual dependence. Should one falter, the others would feel the imbalance, and the very fabric of reality would begin to unravel. Their disputes, as depicted in ancient myths, are not petty squabbles, but cosmic adjustments, a rebalancing of fundamental forces that ensure the continued existence of all. Lugia, the diving Pokémon, is often depicted as the guardian of the seas, a serene and powerful entity. However, its lore delves deeper than mere oceanic protection. Lugia is said to possess the ability to quell storms of unimaginable ferocity with a single flap of its wings, not by brute force, but by generating a calming psychic aura that harmonizes the chaotic energies of the atmosphere. Its deep-sea abode is not just a physical location, but a spiritual sanctuary, a place of profound stillness where the pressures of the ocean serve to amplify its meditative state. The silver scales of Lugia are not merely reflective, but absorb and transmute discordant energies, purifying the waters and the air around it. Its song, a low, resonant hum, is said to be a lullaby to the planet itself, soothing geological unrest and guiding migratory Pokémon across vast distances. Some ancient prophecies speak of Lugia rising from the depths only when the world faces an existential threat, its presence a harbinger of either salvation or ultimate judgment, depending on the collective consciousness of humanity. Ho-Oh, the rainbow Pokémon, is Lugia's terrestrial counterpart, often associated with rebirth and new beginnings. Its vibrant, iridescent feathers are not just beautiful, but are said to refract light in such a way that they reveal the hidden spiritual energies of the world, making visible the auras of living beings and the ley lines of the earth. The 7 colors of its tail feathers are believed to represent the 7 chakras, or energy centers, of the planet, and a sighting of Ho-Oh is considered a profound blessing, signifying spiritual awakening and the promise of a brighter future. Ho-Oh's ability to resurrect the dead, as demonstrated with the legendary beasts, is not a simple reversal of biological processes, but an infusion of pure life force, a rekindling of the soul's flame. The sacred ash it leaves behind is revered in some cultures as a potent ingredient in elixirs of longevity and spiritual purification, capable of warding off negativity and promoting healing. The legends state that Ho-Oh only appears before trainers with pure hearts, suggesting its presence is a mirror to one's own spiritual integrity, a reward for genuine compassion and unwavering hope. The relationship between Lugia and Ho-Oh is often portrayed as a duality of sky and sea, earth and spirit, but at a deeper level, they represent the interconnectedness of all life. Their balance ensures the harmonious flow of natural cycles, one calming the external world, the other inspiring internal renewal. Rayquaza, the sky-high Pokémon, is the undisputed guardian of the ozone layer, a solitary sentinel circling high above the planet. Its long, serpentine body is not just aesthetically imposing, but is perfectly adapted for atmospheric flight, its scales designed to withstand the extreme temperatures and pressures of the upper atmosphere. The green rings along its body are not just patterns, but energy conduits, absorbing solar radiation and cosmic rays, which it then uses to fuel its incredible power. Rayquaza's ability to descend from the heavens to quell the conflicts between Groudon and Kyogre is not merely a display of superior strength, but a reassertion of cosmic order, a reminder that the world's balance depends on the containment of elemental extremes. Its roar, when it descends, is said to be the sound of the atmosphere itself, a pressure wave that can clear the skies and dissipate storms. Ancient civilizations often depicted Rayquaza as a benevolent dragon, a protector god whose watchful eye ensured the continuation of life below. The legends speak of it sleeping for millennia, only stirring when the ecological balance of the world is severely threatened, its awakening a call for nature to reclaim its rightful dominion. Groudon, the continent Pokémon, is the embodiment of land and magma, a force of creation and destruction that shapes the very crust of the planet. Its hardened red skin is not just armor, but a living geological formation capable of absorbing solar heat and channeling it into the Earth's core, influencing volcanic activity and creating new land masses. The segmented plates on its body are like tectonic plates, constantly shifting and adjusting, reflecting the dynamic nature of the Earth's surface. Gruden's presence is said to cause droughts, not as an act of malice, but as a natural consequence of its power, drawing moisture from the air to heat the land, accelerating evaporation. Its roar is the rumbling of the earth, a deep, primal sound that signifies geological upheaval. Ancient texts describe Gruden as a sculptor of the world, its movements slowly but surely terraforming the planet over eons, creating mountains, valleys, and deserts in its wake. The legends also mention a primal form of Gruden, a state of amplified power where its very presence causes the air to shimmer with intense heat, turning deserts into scorching infernos, a raw, untamed force of nature. Kyogre, the sea basin Pokémon, is the counterpart to Groudon, the embodiment of the oceans, responsible for the vastness and depth of the seas. Its blue, sleek body is perfectly adapted for aquatic life, capable of withstanding immense pressures and navigating the deepest trenches. The red markings on its body are not just patterns, but bioluminescent channels, allowing it to communicate with other deep-sea creatures and navigate the abyssal darkness. Kyogre's presence is said to cause torrential rains and tsunamis, not as an act of aggression, but as a natural consequence of its power, drawing moisture from the atmosphere and condensing it into vast bodies of water, expanding the oceans. Its cry is the crashing of waves, a powerful, rhythmic sound that echoes through the underwater world. Legends speak of Kyogre carving out ocean trenches and shaping coastlines, its movements slowly but surely defining the boundaries of the continents. The legends also mention a primal form of Kyogre, a state of amplified power where its very presence causes the skies to darken with endless storms, turning calm seas into raging maelstroms, an untamed oceanic force. The conflicts between Groudon and Kyogre, though often destructive, are not without purpose. They represent the Earth's ongoing battle between land and sea, a fundamental geological process that shapes the planet and maintains its dynamic equilibrium. Rayquaza's intervention serves to prevent these essential forces from spiraling into catastrophic imbalance, ensuring that the planet remains habitable for life. The Lake Guardians, Uxie, Mesprit, and Azelf, are not just protectors of the Sinnoh Lakes, but are the embodiment of fundamental aspects of consciousness, knowledge, emotion, and willpower. Uxie, the knowledge Pokémon, is said to have gifted humanity with intelligence, its gaze capable of erasing memories, a subtle reminder of the fragility of understanding. Its eyes, when open, are said to hold all the knowledge of the universe, and meeting its gaze directly is believed to steal one's memories, not as a malicious act, but as a consequence of overwhelming the human mind with too much information, forcing a reset. Uxie's presence encourages introspection and the pursuit of wisdom through careful consideration rather than impulsive action. Mesprit, the emotion Pokémon, embodies feelings and empathy. It is said to have taught humanity the joy and sorrow of emotions, and touching its spirit can strip one of all feeling, a poignant illustration of the double-edged sword of emotional experience. Mesprit's flight across the land is often accompanied by inexplicable shifts in mood among those who witness it, a subtle, energetic resonance that influences the emotional landscape. Its presence encourages emotional honesty and the development of compassion, reminding us that feelings, both pleasant and painful, are integral to the human experience. Azelf, the willpower Pokemon, represents the drive and determination to overcome obstacles. It is said to have instilled in humanity the strength of will to face challenges, and its absence can leave one utterly listless, unable to act. Azelf's unwavering resolve is a quiet inspiration, a subtle encouragement to persevere even in the face of daunting odds. Its presence encourages courage and the cultivation of inner strength, reminding us that our actions are shaped by our intentions. These three guardians are intrinsically linked to the spirit world and the collective consciousness of all sentient beings. They are not physical beings in the traditional sense, but rather manifestations of fundamental psychological principles, their existence tied to the mental and emotional health of the world. They ensure that the crucial elements of sapient thought and feeling remain vibrant and balanced. Their sanctuaries in the Sinnoh Lakes are not just physical locations, but energetic focal points, places where the boundaries between the physical and the spiritual are thin, allowing for a deeper connection to these core aspects of being. The trio of Swords of Justice, Cobalion, Terrakion, and Virizion, are not just powerful fighting types, but ancient protectors of Pokémon, standing against human encroachment on natural habitats. Cobalion, the Iron Will Pokémon, is the leader, embodying cold rationale and unwavering determination. Its steel body is not merely physical, but represents an unyielding moral compass, a commitment to justice that transcends personal feelings. Its aura is said to inspire courage and discipline in those who stand with it. Terrakion, the Cavern Pokémon, is the brute force of the trio, representing raw power and an unbreakable spirit. Its rock-hard body can withstand immense pressure and impact, symbolizing resilience in the face of adversity. Its roar is said to shake mountains, not out of aggression, but as a warning to those who would threaten the natural world. Virizion, the grassland Pokémon, embodies grace, speed, and deep empathy for plant life. Its swift movements and sharp horns are not just physical attributes, but symbolize the swift and decisive action needed to protect the innocent. Its leafy body is a testament to its connection with nature, allowing it to move seamlessly through forests and blend into its surroundings, embodying the delicate balance of the ecosystem it protects. These three legendary Pokémon are more than just powerful creatures. They are ancient guardians, living legends passed down through generations of oral tradition, their stories serving as parables about the delicate balance between humanity and nature. They also represent different facets of ethical conduct and the virtues necessary for true leadership and protection. Their legends serve as a constant reminder that power must be tempered with wisdom, strength with compassion, and action with foresight. The unspoken fourth member of their group, Keldeo, is the apprentice, representing the potential for growth and the passing of responsibility to new generations, a symbol of hope for a continued lineage of protectors. Keldeo's evolution from a timid colt to a courageous warrior under the tutelage of the Swords of Justice is a timeless tale of mentorship and the journey of self-discovery. Keldeo's sacred sword is not just a move, but a manifestation of its honed spirit, a technique learned through rigorous training and a deep understanding of justice, allowing it to cut through falsehoods and defend the weak. The tale of Keldeo searching for the true meaning of justice and eventually mastering the secret sword technique by understanding the hearts of both humans and Pokemon is a profound narrative on what it truly means to be a hero rather than simply a powerful fighter. This quartet, while powerful individually, truly embodies their protective spirit when acting in unison, their combined strengths forming an impenetrable defense against those who would exploit the vulnerable or desecrate nature. Moving beyond the forests and mountains, we find ourselves drifting towards the celestial to the legends of the creation trio, Dialga, Palkia, and Giratina. These three titans, born from Arceus, are not just powerful Pokemon, but embody the very fabric of reality itself. Dialga, the temporal Pokemon, is the master of time. Its very presence causes time to flow, and it can manipulate its passage, accelerating, slowing, or even stopping it entirely. The diamond-like plates on its body are said to shimmer with the echoes of eons past and future, and its signature roar of time, is a devastating attack that distorts the temporal continuum around its target. Its control over time makes it a pivotal figure in the universe, ensuring that events unfold in their proper sequence, maintaining order through the relentless march of moments. Without Dialga, the concept of before and after would cease to exist, plunging existence into a timeless, chaotic void. Palkia, the spatial Pokemon, is the master of space. Its very breath gives form to dimensions, and it can manipulate spatial distances, creating new dimensions or shrinking existing ones. The pearl-like shoulders of Palkia gleam with the vastness of the cosmos, hinting at the boundless expanses it governs. Its signature attack, Spatial Rend, rips through the fabric of space, creating tears in reality that can swallow anything caught within them. Palkia's existence ensures that objects have location, that distances exist, and that the universe has form and structure. Without Palkia, all matter would occupy the same point, leading to an inconceivable state of non-existence, a pure, unmanifested nothingness. Giratina, the renegade Pokemon, stands apart from its siblings, existing in a dimension parallel to our own, the distortion world. It is the master of antimatter, gravity, and the inverse of reality. Banished for its destructive nature, Giratina exists in a realm where the laws of physics are warped and inverted, a place without the concepts of time or space as we understand them. Its 6 ghostly wings and serpentine body are a terrifying sight, and its signature attack, Shadow Force, allows it to vanish into its dimension and strike from an unseen angle. Giratina is often seen as the embodiment of chaos and destruction, a necessary counterpart to the order imposed by Dialga and Palkia. Its role, though seemingly destructive, is to maintain the balance of the universe by absorbing the excess energy and maintaining the equilibrium between creation and destruction. The distortion world, its solitary domain, is not merely a prison, but a vital mechanism for preventing the collapse of reality due to unchecked expansion or temporal paradoxes. It is a place of correction where the anomalies of the main world are absorbed and processed. Together, these three maintain the fundamental principles of the universe, ensuring its continued existence and stability. Their interactions, though sometimes violent, are ultimately geared towards maintaining a cosmic balance, a delicate dance of creation, order, and necessary upheaval. The scales on Dialga's body are said to contain miniature galaxies, each representing a moment in time, while Palkia's pearls are believed to be solidified remnants of nascent dimensions. Giratina, in its altered form within the distortion world, is a truly magnificent sight, its golden tendrils and inverted physics making it a creature of sublime terror and cosmic importance. The tales of these three often speak of their initial conflict, a struggle that nearly tore the nascent universe apart until Arceus intervened to set them on their respective paths, each with a crucial role in the grand design. These stories are not just myths, but fundamental explanations for why the world operates as it does, how time progresses, how space expands, and how chaos is contained. Then we journey to the Unova region, where the legendary dragons Reshiram and Zekrom represent ideals and truths, a dichotomy that shaped the very foundation of the land. Reshiram, the vast white Pokémon, embodies truth. Its white, feathery body and fiery tail, capable of incinerating anything, symbolize the purifying flame of honesty and logical reasoning. Its signature move, Blue Flare, is a powerful blast of white-hot fire, representing the searing clarity of truth that can illuminate even the darkest corners. Reshiram aligns itself with heroes who seek objective truth, who value facts and logic above all else, and who strive for a world built on transparency and understanding. It is a creature of pure, unadulterated passion for what is real and verifiable. Zekrom, the deep black Pokémon, embodies ideals. Its dark, draconic body and massive, turban-like tail, which can generate powerful electricity, symbolize the unwavering commitment to one's beliefs and the pursuit of a better future. Its signature move, Bolt Strike, is a devastating electric charge, representing the forceful conviction behind one's ideals that can electrify and inspire others. Zekrom aligns itself with heroes who pursue their ideals with conviction, who dream of a perfect world and work tirelessly to make it a reality, even if the path is fraught with uncertainty. It is a creature of intense, compelling vision and transformative power. These two dragons were once a single entity, a powerful dragon that aided two brothers in founding the Unova region. However, as the brothers' ideals diverged, one seeking truth, the other seeking ideals, the dragons split into Reshiram and Zekrom, each aligning with a brother and battling until the region was devastated. This cataclysmic struggle teaches a profound lesson about the dangers of extreme adherence to either truth without compassion or ideals without grounding in reality. Their eventual slumber deep beneath the earth symbolizes the need for balance, a reminder that both truth and ideals are necessary for a thriving society, and that neither should dominate completely. Kyurem, the boundary Pokémon, is the third legendary dragon of Unova, representing the leftover shell of the original dragon, a hollow husk of its former self, embodying absence and nothingness. Its frozen, incomplete body and ability to wield both ice and dragon powers speak to its unique nature, a creature of stark contrasts. Its signature move, Glaciate, unleashes a chilling blast of ice, reflecting its desolate and empty existence. Kyurem has the unique ability to fuse with either Reshiram or Zekrom, creating black Kyurem or white Kyurem, respectively. This fusion is not merely a power-up, but a symbolic attempt to reclaim its lost identity, to become whole again, to reconcile the warring principles of truth and ideals. The legends of Kyurem often speak of its insatiable hunger for energy, a desperate longing to fill the void within itself, making it a creature of both immense power and profound sorrow. It roams the giant chasm, a desolate crater, a physical manifestation of its own internal emptiness, a stark reminder of the destructive consequences when grand visions fail to harmonize. The trio of forces of nature, Tornadus, Euthundurus, and Landorus, are revered in the Unova region as bringers of storms and fertility. Tornadus, the cyclone Pokémon, is a pure flying type, representing the fierce gales and winds that sweep across the land. Its muscular, green-skinned body and cloud-like lower half allow it to soar through the skies, creating powerful winds and tornadoes. It is often depicted as a mischievous and destructive force, yet its winds also carry vital moisture, essential for rain and growth. Thundurus, the Bolt Strike Pokémon, is an electric flying type, embodying the raw power of lightning and thunder. Its blue-skinned body and lightning bolt tail are a terrifying sight as it streaks across the sky, summoning powerful thunderstorms. Like Tornadus, it can be destructive, but its lightning also helps to ionize the atmosphere, a process important for atmospheric balance. Its strikes are said to clear the air, both literally and figuratively, after prolonged periods of stagnation. Landorus, the Abundance Pokémon, is a ground flying type, revered as the guardian of the fields and harvests. Its orange-skinned body and cloud-like lower half, adorned with a rocky beard, symbolize its connection to the earth. Landorus is the peacemaker of the trio, intervening to quell the destructive rampages of Tornadus and Thundurus. Its flowing tail is said to bring fertility to the soil, ensuring bountiful crops and lush vegetation. Landorus embodies the benevolent aspects of nature, the life-giving force that sustains all growth. When its two brethren cause too much disruption, Landorus descends from the heavens to restore balance, often by calming the storms and enriching the land with its fertile energies. These three legendary Pokémon have two forms: their incarnate forms, which are more humanoid and cloud-like, and their Therian forms, which are more animalistic and powerful. The Therian forms represent their true, untamed power, while the incarnate forms are often seen as their more accessible or recognizable manifestations to humans. The tales surrounding them are often cautionary, highlighting the delicate balance of nature and the need for harmony between destructive and constructive forces. They are not merely weather phenomena, but sentient beings that directly influence the prosperity and hardship of the Unova region, their moods directly affecting the livelihoods of its inhabitants. Then we journey to Kalos, a region steeped in the elegance of geometry and the echoes of an ancient war. Here we encounter Xerneas, Yveltal, and Zygarde, three legendaries intertwined with the cycles of life, destruction, and order. Xerneas, the life Pokémon, embodies creation and vitality. Its magnificent, rainbow-antlered form radiates a life-giving aura that fosters growth and healing. Its signature ability, Fairy Aura, boosts the power of fairy-type moves, and its signature move, Geomancy, allows it to draw energy from the earth to strengthen itself. Xerneas is said to share eternal life, and when its lifespan nears its end, it releases all its life energy into the world before transforming into a tree, only to reawaken centuries later, a symbol of endless rebirth and the enduring power of life itself. It represents the benevolent, nurturing aspect of existence, the gentle force that enables all things to flourish. Yveltal, the destruction Pokémon, embodies death and decay. Its menacing, bird-like form with dark, jagged wings radiates an aura of destruction that drains the life force from anything around it. Its signature ability, Dark Aura, boosts the power of Dark-type moves, and its signature move, Oblivion Wing, absorbs the life force of its target. Yveltal is said to absorb the life energy of all living things when its lifespan nears its end, turning into a cocoon before reawakening centuries later, a symbol of necessary destruction and the cyclical nature of death. It represents the harsh, inevitable aspect of existence, the force that clears away the old to make way for the new. These two legendary Pokémon are inextricably linked, forming a fundamental duality of life and death, creation and destruction. Their existence maintains the delicate balance of the Kalos ecosystem, ensuring that neither life nor death overwhelms the other. Zygarde, the Order Pokémon, stands as the overseer of this balance. It is a unique legendary, composed of countless individual cells and cores. Zygarde has several forms, each reflecting the percentage of its cells gathered. Zygarde 10%, form Zygarde 50% form, and the complete Zygarde 100% form, also known as Perfect Zygarde. Its role is to protect the ecosystem and maintain order, stepping in when a balance between Xerneas and Yveltal is disrupted, or when the environment is threatened. Zygarde 10% form, resembling a dog, is swift and agile, scouting for threats. Zygarde 50% form, its most commonly seen serpentine form, acts as a vigilant guardian, responding to immediate dangers. Perfect Zygarde, its colossal humanoid form, is activated only when the ecosystem faces an existential threat, possessing immense power capable of quelling any imbalance. Its signature ability, Aura Break, reverses the effects of Fairy Aura and Dark Aura, demonstrating its role as a neutralizer and restorer of equilibrium. Zygarde is not a creature of good or evil, but of absolute neutrality, dedicated solely to preserving the natural order. It embodies the principle that true balance requires constant vigilance and adaptation, and that the collective strength of many small parts can form an unyielding force for preservation. Its cells are scattered throughout the Kalos region, silently observing, waiting to assemble when the world cries out for intervention, a living embodiment of the region's interconnectedness and resilience. The core Zygarde, the brain of this collective, is the decision maker, coordinating its scattered cells to form the necessary defense. These elements of Zygarde are a fascinating concept, illustrating how even a legendary, powerful entity can be composed of smaller, seemingly insignificant parts, each playing a crucial role in its overall function and purpose. Its commitment to maintaining the ecological equilibrium of Kalos is unwavering, a silent sentinel that only reveals its true power when the very fabric of nature is at risk. It's a profound representation of nature's ability to self-regulate and defend itself against internal and external pressures. Moving eastward to the Hoenn region, we encounter the legendary titans of land, sea, and sky, Groudon, Kyogre, and Rayquaza. These three ancient beings are responsible for shaping the very geography of the world, their primordial powers capable of immense creation and destruction. Groudon, the continent Pokémon, is a ground-type legendary associated with the expansion of land masses and the creation of continents. Its body radiates intense heat, capable of evaporating water and causing droughts. In ancient times, it battled Kyogre, creating vast lands in the process. Groudon's awakened form, Primal Groudon, is even more formidable. Through the process of primal reversion, it regains its original true power, becoming a ground fire type. This form's ability, Desolate Land, creates extremely harsh sunlight, negating water-type attacks and nullifying weather effects like rain and hail. Its signature move, Precipice Blades, summons sharp, jagged rocks from the earth to strike opponents. Legends recount Groudon's eternal slumber deep within the earth's magma, only to awaken when its ancient rival, Kyogre, stirs. Its presence can cause volcanic eruptions and intense heat waves, shaping the very landscape with its raw elemental power. It embodies the Earth's fierce, unyielding energy, the force that carves mountains and extends shores. Kyogre, the Sea Basin Pokémon, is a water-type legendary responsible for the expansion of oceans and the creation of sea basins. Its immense power can summon torrential rains and cause devastating floods. Like Groudon, it has a primal form, Primal Kyogre. Through primal reversion, it regains its primordial strength, becoming a water type with the ability Primordial Sea. This ability creates extremely heavy rainfall, negating fire-type attacks and nullifying other weather effects. Its signature move, Origin Pulse, unleashes a powerful surge of water. Ancient myths describe Kyogre's ceaseless battles with Groudon, each vying to expand their respective domains, leading to cataclysmic events that reshaped the world. It is said that Kyogre sleeps in the deepest trenches of the ocean, only to surface when Groudon awakens. Its awakening can bring about tsunamis and endless downpours, a testament to the ocean's boundless and often destructive power. It represents the vast, mysterious depths of the sea, the force that carves oceans and brings forth life-giving rain. Between these two titans, soaring through the ozone layer, is Rayquaza, the sky-high Pokémon, a dragon-flying type. Rayquaza's primary role is to act as an arbiter, intervening in the epic clashes between Groudon and Kyogre to prevent them from destroying the world. It is said to live in the ozone layer, consuming meteoroids for sustenance, a solitary guardian watching over the balance of the Hoenn region. Rayquaza is unique among legendary Pokémon as it does not require a Megastone to Mega Evolve. Instead, it Mega Evolves by learning the move Dragon Ascent. Mega Rayquaza is an even more powerful dragon flying type, with the ability Delta Stream, which creates strong winds that neutralize type effectiveness against flying type Pokémon and nullify other weather effects. Its signature move, Dragon Ascent, is a powerful flying type attack that allows it to soar to incredible heights. Legends speak of Rayquaza descending from the sky to calm the raging titans, its sheer presence and power bringing peace back to the land and sea. It represents the boundless sky, the force that oversees and maintains the equilibrium between opposing forces. Its unique existence as a peacemaker and its ability to Mega Evolve without an external item underscore its inherent strength and importance in the Hoenn lore. The balance it maintains is not just a regional one, but a cosmic one, reflecting the delicate interplay of elements that form a habitable world. Thus, three legendary Pokémon are a fundamental trio, their interactions shaping the world as we know it, a constant dance of creation and preservation that continues to this day, though often unseen by human eyes. The Hoenn region is also home to another trio of legendary Pokémon known as the Legendary Giants, or the Golems, Regirock, Regice, and Registeel. These three elemental titans are said to have been created by the ancient Pokémon Regigigas, a super ancient legendary Pokémon itself, to help shape the world. Regirock, the Rock Peak Pokémon, is a pure rock type. Its body is composed entirely of rocks, and it can repair itself by adding new rocks to its body. It is said to have been sealed away in the desert ruin, awaiting a trainer worthy enough to awaken it. Its rugged, impenetrable form is a testament to the Earth's enduring strength. Its existence speaks to the raw, unyielding power of geological formations, standing firm against the elements. Regice, the iceberg Pokémon, is a pure ice type. Its body is made of ice that is harder than any diamond and cannot be melted, even by fire. It is said to reside in the island cave, its presence creating a chilling aura. Its crystalline form reflects the serene yet formidable power of glaciers and frozen landscapes. It embodies the quiet, persistent force of ice, capable of shaping mountains and enduring for millennia. Registeel, the iron Pokémon, is a pure steel type. Its body is composed of a mysterious, incredibly durable metal that is harder than any known material on Earth. It is said to be found in the ancient tomb, its metallic form an enigma. Its hollow body is a puzzle, hinting at an internal structure that defies conventional understanding, a testament to its alien-like resilience. It represents the strength that's in resilience of metals, a testament to artificial strength crafted by ancient hands. These three golems are incredibly durable and resilient, each representing a different aspect of the Earth's raw materials. They are awakened by deciphering ancient Braille inscriptions found in various ruins across Hoenn, a puzzle designed to test a trainer's intellect and perseverance. The true master of these golems is Regigigas, the colossal Pokémon, a normal type. Regigigas is said to have pulled the continents into place, using ropes to move them, creating the very landmasses upon which all life now thrives. It is an incredibly powerful legendary, but its ability, slow start, significantly reduces its attack and speed for the first 5 turns of battle, reflecting its ancient slumber and slow awakening. Once awakened, however, its power is immense, capable of truly colossal feats. Regigigas is found in the Snow Point Temple in the Sinnoh region, but its legend is deeply intertwined with the Hoenn Golems, as it is the creator of Regirock, Regice, and Registeel. To awaken Regigigas, a trainer must first have all 3 of its creations in their party, a testament to the master's dependence on its creations for its own reawakening. It is a symbol of primordial strength in the very genesis of geographical features, a slow but unstoppable force that shaped the world. Its story is a deep dive into the very geological history of the Pokémon world, a reminder of the colossal forces that sculpted the land long before recorded history. Transitioning to the Sinnoh region, we encounter the creation trio, Dialga, Palkia, and Giratina. These 3 legendary Pokémon are said to have been created by Arceus, the alpha Pokémon, and are responsible for governing time, space, and antimatter, respectively. Dialga, the temporal Pokémon, is a steel dragon type. It has the power to control time, able to accelerate, slow down, or even stop it altogether. It is said that time flows when Dialga's heart beats. Its signature move, Roar of Time, is a powerful dragon-type attack that distorts time itself. Dialga is found at the Spear Pillar atop Mount Coronet, the highest peak in Sinnoh, where it is said to have been created. Its existence ensures the linear progression of time, a fundamental constant in the universe. It embodies the relentless march of moments, the past, present, and future, all intertwined through its singular influence. Palkia, the spatial Pokémon, is a water's dragon type. It has the power to control space, able to distort it, expand it, or even create alternate dimensions. It is said that space is stabilized by Palkia's breath. Its signature move, Spatial Rend, is a powerful dragon-type attack that tears through dimensions. Palkia is also found at the Spear Pillar, its presence dictating the very fabric of spatial reality. Its existence ensures the vastness and interconnectedness of space, allowing for the existence of all things within it. It represents the boundless expanse of the cosmos, the distance between stars, and the intricate networks that define our physical world. Giratina, the renegade Pokémon, is a ghost dragon type. It was banished to the distortion world, an alternate dimension where the normal laws of physics do not apply for its violence. It is said to be the embodiment of antimatter and the opposite of Dialga and Palkia's domains. Giratina has two forms: its altered form, its more commonly seen form in the regular world, and its origin form, its true form in the distortion world. In its origin form, it is more serpentine and menacing, floating without legs. Its ability, Levitate, allows it to ignore ground-type attacks. Its signature move, Shadow Force, causes it to vanish from sight before reappearing to attack. Giratina is found in the distortion world, a realm of warped physics and inverted gravity. It represents the destructive and chaotic aspects of creation, the force that balances the order of time and space. While often seen as a destructive force, it is a necessary component of the trio, ensuring that the universe does not collapse under its own weight. Its banishment maintains the stability of the main reality, a crucial role often overlooked. These three legendaries, along with Arceus, form the core of the Sinnoh creation myth, explaining the fundamental forces that govern the Pokémon world. Their power is immense, and their influence is cosmic, shaping the very existence of reality. Within the Sinnoh region, we also encounter the Lake Guardians, Uxie, Mesprit, and Azelf. These three psychic-type legendary Pokémon are said to be the bringers of knowledge, emotion, and willpower, respectively. They are found in the three Great Lakes of Sinnoh, Lake Acuity, Lake Verity, and Lake Valor. Uxie, the knowledge Pokémon, is said to have the power to erase the memories of anyone who looks into its eyes. Its presence is said to grant wisdom to those who seek it. Uxie is found in the cave within Lake Acuity, a serene and secluded place. It embodies the essence of pure intellect and understanding, the foundation of all learning. Mesprit, the emotion Pokémon, is said to have the power to steal the emotions of anyone it touches, leaving them emotionless. However, it also has the power to restore emotions and instill joy. Its presence is said to grant emotional balance and understanding. Mesprit is an elusive Pokémon, often fleeing when approached, found in the cave within Lake Verity. It represents the spectrum of human feelings, the joy and sorrow that define our experiences. Azelf, the willpower Pokémon, is said to have the power to instill willpower in humans, giving them the strength to overcome challenges. Its presence is said to grant determination and courage. Azelf is found in the cave within Lake Valor, a place of strength and resilience. It embodies the inner drive and tenacity that allows individuals to achieve their goals. Those three Lake Guardians are deeply connected to the human spirit, influencing the very core of human existence. They are not as overtly powerful as the creation trio, but their influence on the mental and emotional well-being of the world is profound. They are often depicted as the spiritual guides of humanity, silent observers who subtly shape the inner landscape of sentient beings. Continuing our journey, we arrive at the Unova region, home to the Tau trio, Reshiram, Zekrom, and Kyurem. These three legendary Pokémon represent the opposing forces of truth, ideals, and the absence of both. Reshiram, the vast white Pokémon, is a dragon fire type. It embodies truth and is said to help those who seek the truth build a world of justice. Its tail is a powerful jet engine capable of incinerating anything it touches. Its signature move, Blue Flare, unleashes a scorching blue flame. Reshiram is often associated with warmth and light, bringing forth an era of prosperity based on sincere intentions. It is one of the two Pokémon that formed from a single dragon, splitting due to differing ideals. Zekrom, the deep black Pokémon, is a dragon just electric type. It embodies ideals and is said to help those who seek ideals build a world of peace. Its tail is a powerful generator capable of unleashing devastating electrical currents. Its signature move, Bolt Strike, unleashes a powerful electric charge. Zekrom is often associated with strength and darkness, bringing forth an era of prosperity based on lofty aspirations. It is the other half of the original dragon, representing the pursuit of a better future. Kyurem, the boundary Pokémon, is a dragon dodges ice type. It is said to be the empty husk of the original dragon that split into Reshiram and Zekrom, representing the absence of truth and ideals. It is a powerful yet sorrowful Pokémon, perpetually seeking to regain its lost halves. Kyurem has two alternate forms, Black Kyurem and White Kyurem, achieved by fusing with Zekrom or Reshiram, respectively, using the DNA splicers. Black Kyurem, a dragon ice type, gains a Zekrom's power and signature move, Bolt Strike. White Kyurem, also a dragon ice type, gains Reshiram's power and signature move, Blue Flare. Kyurem is found in the Giant Chasm, a desolate and icy crater. It represents the balance between truth and ideals, the cold void that exists when these two forces are not united. Its presence reminds us that even profound concepts like truth and ideals can have an empty, destructive side if not harmonized. The story of the original dragon splitting into these three beings is a philosophical one, exploring the complexities of human values and the consequences of internal conflict. The Unova region also introduces the forces of nature, also known as the Kami trio, Tornadus, Thundurus, and Landorus. These three legendary Pokémon are based on Japanese deities and are responsible for different aspects of weather and fertility. Tornadus, the Cyclone Pokémon, is a pure flying type. It is said to fly across the Unova region, creating powerful tornadoes and strong winds. It has two forms. Incarnate form, its more traditional genie-like appearance, and Therian form, a more avian-like appearance. Its ability, Prankster in incarnate form and Regenerator in Therian form, reflects its different roles. It is often depicted as a mischievous bringer of storms. Thundurus, the Bolt Strike Pokémon, is an electric flying type. It is said to fly across the Unova region, unleashing powerful lightning bolts and electric storms. Like Tornadus, it has two forms, incarnate form, its genie-like appearance, and Therian form, a more reptilian-like appearance. Its ability, Prankster in incarnate form and Volt Absorb in Therian form, also reflects its different roles. It is often depicted as a wrathful bringer of thunder and lightning. Landorus, the Abundance Pokémon, is a ground flying type. It is said to fly across the Unova region, bringing fertility to the land and ensuring bountiful harvests. It is revered as a guardian of agriculture. Like its counterparts, it has two forms, incarnate form its genie-like appearance, and Therian form, a more feline-like appearance. Its ability, Sand Force in incarnate form and Intimidate in Therian form, represents its grounding power. Landorus is often depicted as a benevolent bringer of prosperity, calming the destructive forces of Tornadus and Thundurus. It is the leader of the trio, often intervening to prevent the other two from causing too much destruction. The interplay of those three legendaries illustrates the delicate balance of nature's forces, the destructive power of storms, harnessed and redirected by the nurturing power of the earth. Their legends are deeply rooted in the agricultural cycles of the Unova region, reminding us of humanity's dependence on the unpredictable forces of nature. The Alola region introduces us to the guardian deities, a quartet of legendary Pokémon that protect each of Alola's 4 main islands: Tapu Koko, Tapu Lele, Tapu Bulu, and Tapu Fini. Each of these Pokémon is a fairy type with a secondary type corresponding to their island's characteristics, and each possesses the ability Electric Surge, Psychic Surge, Grassy Surge, or Misty Surge, respectively, which sets up a terrain upon entering battle. Tapu Koko, the land spirit Pokémon, is an electric fairy type. It is the guardian of Melamele Island, known for its swift movements and curious nature. It is often seen as a trickster, challenging trainers to battles. Its signature move, Nature's Madness, halves the opponent's current HP. Tapu Koko is a fierce protector, but also a playful one, embodying the dynamic and electrifying spirit of its island. Tapu Lele, the land spirit Pokémon, is a psychic fairy type. It is the guardian of Akala Island, known for its beautiful and vibrant nature. It is said to scatter scales that heal ailments, but can also cause immense harm if touched carelessly. Its signature move, Nature's Madness, halves the opponent's current HP. Tapu Lele is a more enigmatic guardian, its healing powers intertwined with the potential for destruction, reflecting the delicate balance of life and death on its island. Tapu Bulu, the land spirit Pokémon, is a grass fairy type. It is the guardian of Ula Ula Island, known for its rugged and mountainous terrain. It is often depicted as a more laid-back and powerful guardian, not one to rush into conflict, but formidable when provoked. Its signature move, Nature's Madness, halves the opponent's current HP. Tapu Bulu embodies the raw, untamed power of nature, a silent force that protects its domain with unwavering resolve. Tapu Fini, the land spirit Pokémon, is a water fairy type. It is the guardian of Pony Island, known for its mystical and spiritual atmosphere. It is said to create a special mist that purifies and cleanses, but only those with a pure heart can navigate it. Its signature move, Nature's Madness, halves the opponent's current HP. Tapu Fini is a serene and elusive guardian, embodying the cleansing and spiritual power of water, a protector of sacred places and traditions. These 4 Tapu Pokémon are deeply intertwined with the culture and legends of Alola, revered by the islanders as divine protectors who occasionally test the strength and character of trainers who seek to challenge them. Their presence is a constant reminder of the spiritual connection between the people of Alola and the powerful forces of nature that surround them. Moving to the Unova region, we encounter the forces of nature, a trio of legendary Pokémon known as Tornadus, Thundurus, and Landorus. These Pokémon, also referred to as the Kami Trio, are deeply rooted in Japanese mythology, specifically referencing the gods Fujin, Raijin, and Inari. Their primary forms are known as incarnate forms, where they appear as genie-like figures, and they also possess Therian forms, where they resemble more animalistic creatures. Tornadus, the Cyclone Pokémon, is a pure flying type in its incarnate form. It is said to fly around the Unova region, creating powerful windstorms and tornadoes. In its incarnate form, it has a slender green body with purple cloud-like elements around its waist and tail, and a long, flowing white beard. In its Therian form, it takes on the appearance of a green avian-like creature, resembling a bird of prey with large wings and a more aerodynamic build. This form emphasizes its mastery over the winds, allowing it to move with even greater speed and agility. Tornadus is known for its mischievous nature, often causing trouble with its powerful gales. Its signature ability, Prankster, allows it to move first with status moves, further highlighting its tricky demeanor. Thundurus, the Bolt Strike Pokémon, is an electric flying type in its incarnate forms. It is said to fly around the Unova region, summoning thunderstorms and lightning bolts. In its incarnate form, it has a blue, muscular body with purple cloud-like elements around its waist and tail, and a large, spiky white beard. In its Therian form, it transforms into a blue, serpentine-like creature, resembling a dragon or a powerful reptile with large, powerful wings. This form accentuates its command over electricity, allowing it to unleash devastating bolts of lightning. Thundurus is often depicted as a more aggressive and destructive force than Tornadus, capable of causing widespread damage with its electrical storms. Its signature ability, Prankster, also speaks to its unpredictable and potentially dangerous nature. Landorus, the Abundance Pokémon, is a ground-flying type in its incarnate form. It is said to fly around the Unova region, bringing fertility to the land and ensuring good harvests. It is revered as a benevolent deity, calming the destructive forces of Tornadus and Thundurus. In its incarnate form, it has an orange, muscular body with brown, cloud-like elements around its waist and tail, and a long, flowing white beard. In its Therian form, it takes on the appearance of an orange, feline-like creature, resembling a powerful tiger or lion with a flowing mane and a strong, grounded presence. This form emphasizes its connection to the earth and its role in nurturing life. Landorus acts as a peacemaker between Tornadus and Thundurus, ensuring balance in the weather. Its signature ability, Sheer Force, enhances the power of its attacks while sacrificing secondary effects, reflecting its straightforward and potent influence over the land. The presence of these three legendary Pokémon is crucial for maintaining the environmental balance of the Unova region, their powerful interactions shaping the landscape and climate. The Kalos region introduces several fascinating legendary Pokémon, including Xerneas, Yveltal, and Zygarde, collectively known as the Aura Trio. These Pokémon represent the opposing forces of life, destruction, and order within the Kalos ecosystem. Xerneas, the life Pokémon, is a pure fairy type. It is said to share eternal life, and when it reaches the end of its 1,000-year lifespan, it releases all of its remaining energy into the earth before transforming into a tree. Its antlers glow with all the colors of the rainbow, symbolizing the vibrant energy of life. Xerneas possesses the ability Fairy Aura, which increases the power of all fairy-type moves in battle, including its own. Its signature move, Geomancy, is a 2-turn move that drastically boosts its special attack, special defense, and speed, further solidifying its role as a bringer of life and growth. Xerneas is a majestic and benevolent creature, representing the cycle of creation and rejuvenation. Its very existence fosters life and growth wherever it treads. Yveltal, the destruction Pokemon, is a dark flying type. It is said to absorb the life force of other creatures, and when its 1,000-year lifespan comes to an end, it drains the life energy from everything around it before transforming into a cocoon. Its body is primarily dark red and black with a distinctive Y shape reflecting its destructive nature. Yveltal possesses the ability Dark Aura, which increases the power of all dark-type moves in battle, including its own. Its signature move, Oblivion Wing, is a flying type attack that deals damage and restores half of the damage dealt as HP, symbolizing its ability to absorb life. Yveltal is a formidable and fearsome creature, representing the inevitable force of decay and destruction, a necessary counterpart to Xerneas's life-giving power. Its presence signifies the end of cycles and the return to nothingness. Zygarde, the Order Pokemon, is a dragon ground type. It is a legendary Pokemon that monitors the ecosystem and intervenes when the balance between Xerneas and Yveltal is disrupted. Zygarde exists in several different forms, reflecting its vigilant watch over the environment. Its 10% form resembles a dog and is incredibly fast, often used for reconnaissance. Its 50% form, the most commonly encountered, has a serpentine appearance and is a powerful guardian. Its complete form, a gigantic humanoid creature, is said to appear when the ecosystem is in peril, possessing immense power to restore balance. Zygarde's unique ability, Aura Break, reverses the effects of Fairy Aura and Dark Aura, demonstrating its role in mitigating the extreme influences of Xerneas and Yveltal. Furthermore, its ability Power Construct allows it to transform into its complete form when its HP drops below half, showcasing its ultimate power to protect the world. Zygarde is a silent and ever-present guardian, embodying the delicate equilibrium of nature, always ready to step in to prevent catastrophic imbalance. Its various forms highlight its adaptability and unwavering commitment to maintaining order. The Galar region introduces the legendary Pokemon Zacian and Zamazenta, known as the Hero Duo. These Pokemon are deeply intertwined with the history and legends of Galar, having saved the region from a great disaster in ancient times. Zacian, the warrior Pokemon, is a Fairy Steel type in its crowned sword form, and a pure Fairy type in its Hero of Many Battles form. In its crowned sword form, it wields a majestic sword in its mouth, capable of cutting through anything. Its body is adorned with intricate details, reflecting its noble and ancient heritage. Zacian possesses the ability Intrepid Sword, which boosts its attack stat upon entering battle, emphasizing its fierce fighting spirit. Its signature move, Behemoth Blade, is a powerful steel-type attack that deals increased damage to Dynamaxed Pokemon, symbolizing its role in stopping the darkest day. Zacian is revered as a noble warrior, embodying courage, honor, and protection. Zamazenta, the warrior Pokemon, is a fighting steel type in its crowned shield form, and a pure fighting type in its Hero of Many Battles form. In its crowned shield form, it is protected by an impenetrable shield that covers its entire body, capable of deflecting any attack. Its body is similarly adorned with ancient markings, showcasing its resilience and defensive prowess. Zamazenta possesses the ability Dauntless Shield, which boosts its defense stat upon entering battle, highlighting its strong defensive capabilities. Its signature move, Behemoth Bash, is a powerful steel-type attack that also deals increased damage to Dynamaxed Pokémon, symbolizing its role in safeguarding Galar during the darkest day. Zamazenta is revered as a valiant protector, embodying strength, resilience, and unwavering loyalty. Together, Zacian and Zamazenta represent the dual forces of offense and defense that saved the Galar region from the rampaging Dynamax Pokémon during the darkest day, an ancient catastrophe. Their legends are woven into the very fabric of Galar's identity, serving as a reminder of their heroic past and their continued guardianship over the land. The discovery of their true forms, the crowned sword and crowned shield, is a pivotal moment in the Galar storyline, revealing their full power and their readiness to defend the world once more. The concept of legendary Pokémon often extends beyond individual creatures to include entire trios or duos that share a common theme or origin. These groups are often linked by their roles in creation, destruction, or the maintenance of natural balance within their respective regions. The narratives surrounding them are rich with myth and symbolism, frequently drawing inspiration from real-world folklore and philosophical concepts. Consider the interplay of creation and destruction, a recurring theme among legendary Pokémon. Rayquaza, as we discussed, maintains the balance between Kyogre and Groudon. Similarly, Zygarde ensures equilibrium between Xerneas and Yveltal. These legendary arbiters highlight the necessity of both forces for a healthy ecosystem where life and death, growth and decay are all integral parts of a continuous cycle. Without destruction, there could be no new creation, and without creation, destruction would lead to ultimate emptiness. The different forms that many legendary Pokémon can take further enrich their lore. Whether it's the Therian forms of the forces of nature, the various forms of Zygarde, or the primal reversions of Groudon and Kyogre, these transformations often signify a shift in power, purpose, or even a return to a more ancient, potent state. These changes are not merely cosmetic, they often come with significant stat boosts, ability changes, and even type alterations, reflecting a profound evolution or revelation of their true capabilities. These multiple forms add layers of complexity to their identities, suggesting that their power is not static, but fluid and adaptable to the needs of the world they inhabit. The hidden abilities of legendary Pokémon are also a fascinating aspect of their design. From Arceus's multi-type, which allows it to change its type based on the plate it holds, to the weather-inducing abilities of Kyogre and Groudon. These abilities are not just game mechanics, but extensions of their lore. They represent the inherent power and influence these Pokémon wield over the world around them, shaping environments, altering battles, and embodying their fundamental roles in the Pokémon universe. The synergy between a legendary Pokémon's type, design, and ability often tells a cohesive story about its place in the world. Even the specific locations where legendary Pokémon are found contribute to their mystique. The Spear Pillar, the Sea Mobile, the Giant's Chasm, the Crown Tundra, these are not just arbitrary points on a map. They are hallowed grounds, steeped in history and legend, often requiring specific conditions or feats to access. The journey to encounter a legendary Pokémon is often as significant as the encounter itself, symbolizing a trainer's dedication, strength, and worthiness. These locations are often described as places of immense power, where the veil between the ordinary and the extraordinary is thin, allowing for communion with these ancient beings. The concept of forgotten legendary Pokemon facts often delves into the subtle details within Pokedex entries, in game dialogues, or even promotional materials that might be overlooked by casual players. For instance, the fact that some legendary Pokemon, like the Swords of Justice, have a moral code and actively intervene to protect weaker Pokemon and the environment adds depth to their character beyond their sheer power. Their motivations are often tied to justice, balance, or the preservation of life, making them more than just powerful creatures, but ethical entities within the Pokemon world. The connections between legendary Pokemon from different regions also weave a grand tapestry of lore. The mention of Arceus as the creator of all, for example, subtly links every legendary Pokemon back to a single origin point, suggesting a cosmic order to the Pokemon universe. The idea that certain legendary Pokemon are responsible for creating entire regions or elements of the world highlights their foundational importance. This interconnectedness implies a larger, overarching narrative that spans across all regions and generations, suggesting that the Pokemon world is a carefully constructed and balanced ecosystem upheld by these powerful beings. The cultural impact of legendary Pokemon within their respective regions is also noteworthy. They are often worshipped as deities, feared as destructive forces, or revered as benevolent protectors. Festivals are held in their honor, myths are passed down through generations, and their influence permeates the daily lives of the people. This cultural integration shows that legendary Pokemon are not just creatures to be battled or caught. They are integral parts of the societal and spiritual fabric of the Pokemon world. Their stories serve as cautionary tales, inspiring legends, and profound symbols that shape the identity of entire civilizations. The rarity of legendary Pokemon is not just a game mechanic to make them challenging to obtain. It is a reflection of their unique status within the lore. Their scarcity emphasizes their immense power and their singular roles in the world. There is often only one of each legendary Pokemon, or at most a very limited number, making each encounter a truly special and significant event. This rarity contributes to their mystique and reinforces their legendary status, making them truly one-of-a-kind beings. The enduring mystery surrounding many legendary Pokemon is also a key element of their appeal. Despite layers of lore and detailed Pokédex entries, there often remain unanswered questions about their true origins, their full capabilities, or their ultimate purpose. It says this ambiguity allows for continued speculation and discovery, keeping the legendary Pokemon fresh and intriguing for generations of players. They are not entirely knowable, leaving a sense of wonder and the possibility of new revelations. This sense of the unknown fuels the imagination and invites deeper exploration into the rich tapestry of the Pokemon world. The subtle hints and clues scattered throughout the games and anime often spark theories about their true nature, adding to the ongoing narrative that is the Pokemon universe. The quiet strength and ancient wisdom that these beings embody are a constant source of fascination, inviting us to ponder the deeper mysteries of existence itself. And with that, we drift further into the peaceful realm of Pokemon lore, letting these ancient tales guide us to a restful slumber. The very act of seeking out and encountering these rare Pokemon is a journey in itself, often involving deciphering ancient texts, solving intricate puzzles, or traversing treacherous landscapes. The effort required to even reach their presence underscores their significance, making the eventual meeting feel like a true pilgrimage. It's not merely about adding another entry to a Pokedex, it's about experiencing a moment of profound cosmic connection. Consider the Lake Guardians, Uxie, Mesprit, and Azelf, whose presence in the Sinnoh region is intrinsically linked to the very concepts of knowledge, emotion, and willpower. Their serene forms belie their immense psychic power and their role in balancing these fundamental aspects of being. Uxie, the being of knowledge, is said to have gifted humanity with intelligence, and its gaze can erase memories, a potent yet rarely seen ability that speaks to the delicate balance of understanding. Mesprit, the being of emotion, taught humanity the nobility of sorrow and the joy of happiness, its flight capable of draining all feelings from those it passes, a profound illustration of the intensity of emotion. Azelf, the being of willpower, bestowed upon humanity the resolve to face challenges, and its absence can leave individuals utterly motionless, stripped of their drive. These three Pokemon do not simply exist, they are the living embodiments of abstract concepts, constantly influencing the mental and emotional landscape of their world. Their quiet vigil in the deep lakes of Sinnoh is a testament to their enduring, subtle power, a power that shapes the very consciousness of all living things. Then we turn to the enigmatic Regi trio, Regice, Regirock, and Registeel, and their later addition, Regigigas, the colossal Pokémon. These ancient giants are steeped in a lore of creation and slumber. Regigigas, said to have pulled continents into place with ropes made from ice and rock and magma, is depicted as the progenitor of the other three. Its massive, slow-moving form and its ability to only awaken when accompanied by a full trio of its constructs speaks to a primeval, almost gravitational power. The individual Regi Pokemon, crafted from their respective elements, are not merely creatures. They are ancient automatons, each with a specific, unyielding defense. Regirock, formed from boulders, can repair itself with rocks found anywhere. Regice, born from ice from the Ice Age, cannot be melted even by magma. Registeel, with its body harder than any known metal, is hollow, allowing it to compress and expand with an unknown elasticity. Their existence suggests an era long past, when the world was still being shaped, and these beings were the silent, steadfast architects. Their cryptic ruins and the puzzles required to awaken them serve as echoes of a forgotten civilization and a forgotten age of creation. The very act of encountering them feels like communing with history itself, touching upon the raw elemental forces that underpin the world. The silence that often accompanies their presence deepens their mystique, making their slumber a heavy, palpable thing. Moving beyond the elemental giants, we encounter the ethereal beauty of Cresselia, the lunar Pokemon, and the dark, shadowy presence of Darkrai, the pitch-black Pokemon, two entities intrinsically linked to the dream world. Cresselia, with its crescent-shaped body, is said to chase away nightmares and bring pleasant dreams. Its feathers are cherished as talismans of good fortune and tranquil sleep, offering comfort and peace to those who hold them. The soft glow it emits is a beacon of hope against the darkness, a gentle protector of the subconscious. Conversely, Darkrai is known for its ability to cause terrifying nightmares, a power it seemingly uses to protect its territory or to ward off intruders rather than out of malice. Its haunting, wispy form and its tendency to disappear into shadows make it a truly enigmatic figure, often misunderstood. The interplay between these two dream weavers is a classic tale of light and shadow, balance and opposition, suggesting that both pleasant dreams and challenging nightmares are necessary components of the human experience. Their stories remind us of the fragile boundary between waking and sleeping and the profound impact these Pokemon have on the inner lives of individuals. Their existence touches upon the very fabric of mental well being, a subtle yet powerful influence on the minds of all sentient beings. Consider also the interplay between nature and industry, exemplified by the forces of nature trio, Tornadus, Thundurus, and Landorus. These legendary Pokemon, inspired by kami from Japanese mythology, embody the raw, untamed power of the weather. Tornadus, the cyclone Pokemon, brings forth fierce winds and storms, its Therian form resembling a powerful bird of prey. Thundurus, the bolt strike Pokemon, summons lightning and thunder, its serpentine shape in Therian form, hinting at its electrifying speed. Landorus, the abundance Pokemon, is the mediator and the balancer, bringing fertility to the land and mediating the conflicts between the other two. Its leonine Therian form exudes a regal authority. These three represent the delicate balance of the environment where powerful forces can either nurture or destroy. Their existence in the Unova region showcases the profound respect and fear that humans hold for nature's might. When they are out of balance, the land suffers. When in harmony, prosperity flourishes. The challenge of encountering them often involves navigating complex weather patterns or seeking specific environmental conditions, further emphasizing their connection to the natural world. Their power is not just destructive, it is the very engine of life and change, a constant reminder of the planet's dynamic forces. Then we delve into the realm of time and space, the very fabric of existence, with Dialga, Palkia, and Giratina, the creation trio of the Sinnoh region. Dialga, the temporal Pokemon, is said to control the flow of time itself. Its roar can warp time, and its heart beats with the rhythm of the universe's past, present, and future. Palkia, the spatial Pokemon, commands the vastness of space, able to create alternate realities and distort dimensions. Its presence causes space to become unstable, bending and stretching at its will. Giratina, the renegade Pokemon, is a master of antimatter and the distortion world, a dimension that defies the laws of physics. Banished for its destructive nature, it watches over the balance between the two other deities, representing the antithesis of their creations. These three beings, born from Arceus, are not just powerful, they are the fundamental pillars upon which the entire Pokemon universe rests. Their conflicts could unravel reality itself, making their delicate balance paramount. The lore surrounding them speaks to an almost philosophical understanding of existence, with time, space, and antimatter as its core components. The very act of encountering them feels like glimpsing the inner workings of the cosmos, a profound and humbling experience. We must also consider the story of Kyurem, the boundary Pokemon, an ancient draconian creature from the Unova region, which is said to be the empty shell of an even greater dragon that split into Reshiram and Zekrom. Kyurem represents the original, unified power, but in its current form, it embodies cold and emptiness, perpetually seeking to reclaim its missing parts. Its ability to fuse with either Reshiram or Zekrom, forming white Kyurem or black Kyurem, speaks to a deep, inherent incompleteness and a yearning for a lost power. This narrative thread adds a layer of tragic depth to its existence, portraying it not just as a powerful legendary, but as a being driven by a profound sense of loss and an eternal quest for wholeness. The legends surrounding it often involve ancient battles and a forgotten history, hinting at a time when its unified form brought both truth and ideals to the world before the schism. Its icy dwelling and its perpetual state of frozen sorrow are poignant reminders of its past glory and its enduring emptiness, making it a compelling figure in the legendary pantheon. Its very presence is a meditation on the nature of division and the longing for unity. And what of Zekrom, the deep black Pokémon, and Reshiram, the vast white Pokémon? These legendary dragons from Unova represent ideals and truth, respectively. Zekrom champions ideals, seeking a world where individuals strive for their aspirations, even if it means challenging existing structures. Its electricity generating tail and powerful physical attacks embody its direct, forceful approach to justice. Reshiram, on the other hand, embodies truth, seeking a world built on honesty and understanding, where knowledge illuminates the path forward. Its fiery tail and devastating special attacks reflect its purifying, clarifying nature. These two powerful beings were once a single dragon, but their differing philosophies led to a schism, birthing two distinct entities. Their conflict and the subsequent attempts to reconcile their opposing viewpoints forms the backbone of a significant portion of Unova's history. Their stories are not just about power. They are about the fundamental human struggle between striving for what could be and understanding what is. The choice between them often reflects a player's own philosophical leanings, making the encounter deeply personal. Their enduring presence highlights the eternal debate over the best path for humanity, a living, breathing allegory of core ethical dilemmas. Let us not forget the ancient power of Rayquaza, the sky-high Pokémon, guardian of the ozone layer and mediator between Groudon and Kyogre. Its sleek, serpentine form, perpetually soaring through the stratosphere, evokes a sense of ancient majesty. Legends say it has lived for hundreds of millions of years, feeding on water and particles in the atmosphere. Its ability to mega-evolve without a megastone, instead drawing power from meteorites, further accentuates its unique connection to the celestial. Rayquaza is not just a powerful dragon, it is an ecological keystone, silently maintaining the delicate balance of the planet's atmosphere. Its intervention is often required to quell the catastrophic clashes between the land-making Groudon and the ocean-creating Kyogre, showcasing its supreme authority over both. Its presence in the vast, silent expanse of the sky makes it a figure of solitary power and immense responsibility, a constant, watchful guardian above the clouds. The sheer scale of its existence, soaring above all earthly concerns, lends it an aura of detached cosmic wisdom. And speaking of Groudon and Kyogre, the continent and ocean Pokémon respectively, their eternal rivalry shapes the very geography of the Hoenn region. Groudon, the continent Pokémon, is said to be the creator of landmasses, its body radiating intense heat that dries up water and expands continents. Its fiery red form and primal power speak to the destructive and creative forces inherent in the Earth's core. Kyogre, the sea basin Pokémon, is the creator of the seas, its body capable of expanding oceans and bringing forth torrential downpours. Its deep blue form and control over water epitomize the vast, life-giving, yet also overwhelming power of the ocean. Their constant struggle, often escalating into cataclysmic clashes, necessitates Rayquaza's intervention. These two ancient titans represent the fundamental forces that sculpted the world, their very existence a living testament to geological and hydrological processes. Their primal reversion forms, accessing their ancient original power, highlight the raw, untamed energy they possessed in a nascent world before human intervention. Their stories are a reminder of the immense, indifferent power of nature, capable of both creation and utter devastation, shaping landscapes and lives with equal force. Their deep slumber within ancient caverns or oceanic trenches speaks to an almost primordial patience, waiting for the moment to reassert their dominance over the world's surface. Consider the gentle nature of Celebi, the time-travel Pokémon, a mythical creature said to protect forests and travel through time. Its small, fairy-like form belies its extraordinary power over temporal mechanics. Legends say that wherever Celebi visits, lush grass and trees sprout, signifying its role as a bringer of life and renewal. It is often found in sacred groves, its presence a blessing to the natural world. Its ability to traverse different eras makes it a silent witness to history, observing the rise and fall of civilizations, the growth and decay of ecosystems. This temporal mastery also imbues it with a unique perspective, a quiet understanding of the interconnectedness of past, present, and future. The whispers of its bell-like cry, echoing through ancient woods, often signal its unseen presence, a fleeting glimpse of wonder. Its very existence reassures us that nature, in its cyclical wisdom, endures through all changes, a constant, verdant presence. And then there is Mew, the new species Pokémon, the ancestor to all Pokémon. Its DNA is said to contain the genetic code of every single Pokémon, making it the ultimate progenitor. Its playful, curious nature and its ability to learn any move speak to its incredible adaptability and its foundational role in the Pokémon universe. Often described as shy and elusive, Mew is rarely seen, preferring to observe from a distance, its childlike wonder reflecting the boundless potential of life itself. The mystery surrounding its origins and its true power is profound, hinting at an even deeper layer of creation that predates even Arceus in some interpretations. Its existence is a testament to the sheer diversity and evolutionary breadth of the Pokémon world, a single, unassuming creature holding the genetic blueprint for countless forms of life. The whispers of its existence often come from fleeting, almost dreamlike encounters, leaving behind a sense of awe and a deeper appreciation for the mysteries of life's genesis. Its gentle, almost ethereal presence is a calming thought, a reminder of the inherent interconnectedness of all living things. As we continue our journey through these ancient tales, we arrive at the tale of Girachi, the Wish's Pokémon. This tiny, star-shaped creature awakens for only 7 days every 1,000 years, and during that brief period, it is able to grant any wish. Its shimmering body and the tales of its power have made it a beacon of hope and a symbol of dreams coming true. Often found in places of great cosmic energy, Jirachi's slumber is a long, patient wait for its fleeting moments of activity. The concept of a Pokémon that literally embodies wishes speaks to the deep human desire for aspirations and the magic inherent in believing in the impossible. Its very existence is a gentle encouragement to hold on to dreams, knowing that somewhere a small star-shaped Pokemon might awaken to make them real. The quiet anticipation of its awakening, once every millennium, lends it an almost sacred aura, a moment of profound cosmic fulfillment. And now, we drift towards the gentle giants of the Johto region, Lugia and Ho-Oh, guardians of the sea and sky, respectively. Ho-Oh, the rainbow Pokemon, is said to fly silently across the sky, its magnificent, multicolored wings leaving a rainbow trail. Legend has it that those who see Ho-Oh are promised eternal happiness. This majestic bird is also credited with resurrecting the three legendary beasts, Raikou, Entei, and Suicune, from the burnt tower, transforming them into embodiments of lightning, fire, and water. Its benevolent nature and its connection to purification and rebirth make it a symbol of hope and new beginnings. Lugia, the diving Pokemon, is often depicted as the guardian of the seas, its immense power capable of calming or stirring the most ferocious storms. Despite its immense power, it prefers to reside in the deep trenches of the ocean, a solitary protector of the marine world. Its quiet, watchful presence under the waves and its ability to soothe the legendary birds, Articuno, Zapdos, and Moltres, speaks to a deep, calming authority. The interplay between these two majestic creatures, one soaring the skies, the other dwelling in the depths, represents the vast, encompassing forces of the natural world, a harmonious balance between the aerial and the aquatic, ensuring the serenity of their world. Their ancient songs, carried on the wind and through the depths, are lulling melodies in the grand symphony of the Pokemon universe. And as we listen to these whispered legends, our journey takes us further into the heart of Johto, towards the very creatures that Ho-Oh so graciously brought back into existence. We speak now of the legendary beasts, Raikou, Entei, and Suicune, each a testament to the transformative power of a benevolent deity and the enduring spirit of nature. Raikou, the thunder Pokemon, embodies the swiftness of lightning and the raw power of a thunderstorm. Its roar is said to shake the very ground, and its speed allows it to traverse vast distances in the blink of an eye. Its origins, born from the ashes of the brass tower, link it indelibly to the destructive force of fire, yet it emerged as an electric entity, a paradox that speaks to the deep mysteries of creation and rebirth. The clouds on its back are not merely decorative, they are thought to be storm clouds, constantly generating the electric energy that courses through its being. Ancient scrolls sometimes depict Raikou as a creature of justice, striking down those who would harm the innocent, its electrifying presence a beacon against darkness. The crackling energy it emits is not merely a display of power, but a vital force, connecting it to the very atmospheric currents that shape our world. Then there is Entei, the volcano Pokemon, a creature of blazing passion and indomitable courage. Born from the flames that consumed the brass tower, Entei is said to embody the very essence of magma, its body perpetually burning with an inner fire. Every time it barks, a volcano is said to erupt somewhere in the world, a testament to its immense, untamed power. Despite this destructive potential, Entei is often portrayed as a protector, its fiery presence a deterrent to those who would defile sacred lands. Its pursuit across various regions is a common theme in tales, always moving, always searching, perhaps for a place where its intense heat can be safely contained, or perhaps driven by a deep instinct to wander and observe the world. The smoke that billows from its back is not just a visual spectacle, it is a manifestation of its volatile spirit, a constant reminder of the primal forces it represents. The warmth it radiates, even from a distance, is said to be both comforting and awe-inspiring, a deep connection to the Earth's fiery core. And finally, Suicune, the Aurora Pokémon, the embodiment of purified water and the north wind. This elegant creature is said to wander the world, purifying polluted waters with a single touch, its graceful movements embodying the flow of rivers and the calm of deep lakes. Suicune is often depicted as the most serene and composed of the three beasts, its blue mane flowing like the aurora borealis, a visual representation of its ethereal beauty and its connection to the purest elements. Its ability to walk on water and its association with the northern winds link it to a profound sense of natural harmony and the cyclical nature of seasons. Unlike Raikou and Entei, who are often portrayed with more aggressive traits, Suicune is a creature of healing and restoration, a gentle guardian of ecological balance. The tales of its appearances often coincide with moments of environmental recovery, a quiet blessing bestowed upon lands that have suffered. Its watchful eyes are said to hold ancient wisdom, observing the world with a patient understanding, a silent sentinel of nature's delicate balance. These three, resurrected by Ho-Oh, represent the enduring cycle of destruction and rebirth, a fundamental truth woven into the fabric of the Pokémon world. Their individual powers, though distinct, are bound by a shared origin, a phoenix-like emergence from calamity, reminding us that even from ruin, new life, new power can arise. As we move beyond the immediate aftermath of Johto's legendary rebirth, our thoughts turn to the vast, ancient lands of Hoenn, a region steeped in even deeper, more primordial legends. Here, the very foundations of the world are said to have been shaped by colossal forces, Pokémon whose existence predates recorded history. We speak, of course, of the super ancient Pokémon, Kyogre, Groudon, and Rayquaza, the titans of sea, land, and sky. Kyogre, the sea basin Pokémon, is a magnificent creature said to have expanded the oceans, bringing forth vast seas and calming torrential rains. Its immense body, a deep oceanic blue, glows with an inner power, and its presence is enough to summon devastating downpours. Legend states that Kyogre's long slumber in the deepest trenches of the ocean is a necessary measure to prevent the world from being completely engulfed by water. Its power so immense that its mere awakening can disrupt global weather patterns. The markings on its body are not just patterns. They are believed to be ancient script, perhaps a silent chronicle of its primordial deeds. The sheer scale of its existence, its fundamental role in shaping the planet's hydrology, places it among the most significant legendary Pokémon, a force of nature personified. Then there is Groudon, the continent Pokémon, the antithesis to Kyogre. This colossal, reddish-brown creature is said to have expanded the landmasses, creating continents and dissipating dense fogs with its searing heat. Its immense bulk and the very lava that courses through its veins make it a formidable force, capable of causing droughts and volcanic eruptions. Groudon, like Kyogre, typically slumbers deep within the Earth's crust, its awakening often tied to seismic activity and extreme heat waves. The ancient tales speak of its fierce rivalry with Kyogre, a primordial clash that nearly tore the world apart, a testament to the raw, untamed power these titans wield. The markings on Groudon, too, are thought to be ancient symbols, perhaps relating to the very geological processes it embodies. Its connection to the Earth's molten core makes it a living, breathing volcano, a creator and destroyer of terrestrial landscapes. The sheer weight of its presence, the ancient wisdom etched into its very form, speaks of a time when the world was still being hammered into shape, a geological architect on a scale unimaginable. And mediating between these two titanic forces is Rayquaza, the sky-high Pokémon, a serpentine dragon of immense power and serene grace. Rayquaza dwells in the ozone layer, far above the clouds, observing the world and descending only when Kyogre and Groudon's clashes threaten to unravel the very fabric of existence. Its emerald scales shimmer with an otherworldly light, and its ability to mega-evolve without a megastone speaks to a unique mastery over its own life force and the atmospheric energies it inhabits. Rayquaza's role as a peacemaker, a balancer of primordial forces, makes it a pivotal figure in the Hoenn lore, a cosmic guardian maintaining the delicate equilibrium between land and sea. Its long, solitary vigil in the upper atmosphere lends it an air of profound wisdom and detachment, a silent observer whose sudden appearance signals a moment of cosmic crisis. The energy it exudes is not just power, it is an elemental force, a pure manifestation of the sky itself, capable of calming storms and clearing skies. The ancient murals often depict Rayquaza as a divine arbiter, its serpentine form weaving through the heavens, a symbol of cosmic order restored. The whispers of its ancient roars, carried on the solar winds, are said to be a lullaby for the restless titans below, a reminder of the cosmic harmony it strives to maintain. Beyond these world shapers, Hoenn also holds tales of the enigmatic Regi trio, Regirock, Regice, and Registeel. These golem-like Pokémon, each embodying a different element, are said to have been sealed away by ancient humans, perhaps for reasons of immense power or as guardians of sacred sites. Regirock, the rock peak Pokémon, is an embodiment of geological strength, its body composed entirely of rocks, its eyes glowing with ancient energy. It is said that if its body is chipped, it will simply gather more rocks to repair itself, a testament to its enduring nature. Its origins are shrouded in mystery, but some theories suggest it was formed from the very earth, a living monument to the planet's rugged terrain. The patterns on its face are often interpreted as a form of ancient script, a puzzle waiting to be deciphered, hinting at a deeper purpose beyond mere guardianship. Regice, the iceberg Pokémon, is a creature of pure, ancient ice, its body impervious to fire and even magma. It is said to have been born from glacial ice, its existence tied to the coldest reaches of the world. The frigid aura it emits is not merely a defense mechanism, it is a manifestation of its essence, a chilling reminder of the raw power of cold. Its body, though seemingly fragile, is as hard as diamond, a testament to the incredible density of its elemental form. The tales of its long slumber in forgotten ice caverns speak of a timeless, patient guardian, its cold gaze holding secrets of epochs long past. The patterns on its face, like Regirock's, are enigmatic, perhaps a cryogenic code holding the keys to its ancient history. Registeel, the iron Pokémon, is a creature of incredible density and resilience, its body composed of a mysterious, ultralight but incredibly strong metal. This metal is said to be harder than any known alloy, yet lighter than air, defying the conventional laws of physics. Its origins are often linked to ancient metallurgy or even extraterrestrial materials, suggesting a blend of natural and perhaps artificial creation. Registeel's movements are slow and deliberate, a reflection of its immense durability and its unyielding nature. The patterns on its spherical face are perhaps the most complex of the three, hinting at an even more advanced, perhaps cosmic origin. Together, the Regi trio represents the fundamental building blocks of the physical world, guardians of elemental power, sealed away for reasons unknown, yet their silent presence resonates through the ages, a testament to ancient civilizations and their profound understanding of the forces that shape their world. The very air around them, even in their dormant state, is said to hum with a subtle, ancient energy, a low frequency vibration that speaks of forgotten times and deep, earthbound power. As our gentle exploration continues, we drift towards the temporal and spatial masters of the Sinnoh region, Pokémon whose very existence dictates the fabric of reality itself. We speak of Dialga, Palkia, and Giratina, the trio that governs time, space, and the distortion world. Dialga, the temporal Pokémon, is a magnificent steel and dragon type creature, said to be the master of time itself. Its roar causes time to flow, and its heart beats with the rhythm of all existence, moving from past to present to future. Legends tell of Dialga creating time at the beginning of the universe, its very presence ensuring the orderly progression of moments. The diamond-like structure on its chest is not merely an ornament. It is believed to be a conduit for its immense power, a crystallized fragment of eternity itself. Its control over time allows it to warp moments, slow down events, or even glimpse into the future, making it a being of unimaginable power and cosmic significance. The quiet ticking of the universe, the subtle shift of the seasons, all are said to be under its silent command, a cosmic clockwork overseen by this magnificent creature. Palkia, the spatial Pokémon, is Dialga's counterpart, a water and dragon type Pokémon that controls space. Its graceful movements are said to distort the very fabric of dimensions, allowing it to create or destroy parallel universes. Legends state that Palkia created space at the dawn of existence, its presence ensuring the vastness and expansion of the cosmos. The pearl-like structures on its shoulders are not just decorative, they are thought to be portals to other dimensions, shimmering gateways to infinite possibilities. Its ability to manipulate space allows it to teleport across vast distances, compress landscapes, or even tear holes in reality, making it a being of profound cosmic influence. The quiet expansion of the universe, the endless void between stars, all are said to be shaped by its serene yet incredibly powerful will, a cosmic sculptor of the void. And then there is Giratina, the renegade Pokémon, a creature of ominous grandeur that embodies antimatter and the distortion world. Banished for its violent nature, Giratina exists in a dimension opposite to our own, a world where the conventional laws of physics are warped and inverted. Unlike Dialga and Palkia, whose powers are inherently tied to creation and order, Giratina represents chaos and the breakdown of established reality. Its form shifts between an altered form in the distortion world and an origin form in the Pokémon world, a visual metaphor for its dualistic nature. The rings on its body are said to be dimensional anchors, allowing it to interact with different realms. Its very breath is said to warp reality, and its presence brings a chilling sense of unease, a reminder of the forces that lie beyond our understanding. The silent, unsettling hum of the distortion world, the inversion of gravity and logic within its realm, are all echoes of Giratina's profound and unsettling power, a cosmic rebel banished for its profound disruption of established order. Those three legendary Pokémon, born from the primordial egg Arceus, represent the fundamental axes of our universe: time, space, and the dimension that binds and unbinds them. Their existence is a constant interplay, a cosmic dance that dictates the very conditions of reality. The deep hum of their power, even when dormant, is a constant subtle vibration throughout the cosmos, a reminder of the foundational forces that silently shape every breath we take, every moment that passes, and every space we inhabit. Their ancient struggles and their profound connections to the very fabric of existence make them not just Pokemon, but cosmic deities whose influence permeates every star and every silent corner of the universe. Beyond the cosmic trio, nestled within the serene peaks of Mount Coronet, lies the ethereal presence of Cresselia, the lunar Pokemon. Its graceful, crescent moon-shaped body glows with a soft, otherworldly light, a gentle counterpoint to the often turbulent nature of the legendaries. Cresselia is a harbinger of beautiful dreams, its plumage said to radiate lunar particles that dispel nightmares. When a person is troubled by dark visions, a feather shed by Cresselia, known as a lunar wing, can bring them profound peace and restful slumber. Its gentle flight across the night sky leaves behind a shimmering trail like stardust that has been mistaken for shooting stars by ancient civilizations. The soft whispers of the wind through the tall pines on clear nights are sometimes attributed to Cresselia's silent passage, a comforting presence guiding weary travelers to a tranquil rest. In stark contrast to Cresselia's serene influence, its counterpart, Darkrai, the pitch-black Pokémon, embodies the shadows and the unsettling realm of nightmares. Its shadowy form, often depicted with a jagged crimson collar, is a stark visual representation of its power. Darkrai is not inherently malicious, but its aura causes unsettling dreams in those nearby, a protective mechanism rather than an act of aggression. It is said to reside in the darkest corners of the world, emerging only under the cloak of night. The unsettling feeling of sleep paralysis, the vivid and frightening scenarios that can plague a restless mind, are often attributed to the distant, unintentional influence of Darkrai. Yet its purpose is not to harm, but to guard its territory, its power a formidable deterrent. The chilling sensation one feels when walking alone on a moonless night, the rustling leaves that seem to whisper unseen threats, are subtle echoes of Darkrai's ever-present yet often unseen dominion over the deepest parts of the subconscious mind. Moving to the Hoenn region, we encounter the magnificent titans of land and sea, Groudon and Kyogre. Groudon, the continent Pokémon, is a colossal creature said to have expanded the landmasses of the world. Its body, an imposing edifice of fiery red plates, resembles molten rock, and its roar is said to shake the very foundations of the earth. In ancient times, when the world was a chaotic expanse of water, Groudon rose from the depths, summoning intense heat and volcanic eruptions to create vast continents, pushing back the encroaching seas. Its signature ability, Desolate Land, intensifies sunlight, evaporating water and weakening water-type attacks, a testament to its supreme control over the Earth's surface. The slow, inexorable rise of mountains, the gentle shifting of tectonic plates, are all ongoing, subtle reminders of Groudon's ancient power, a quiet, slumbering giant that shaped the world we stand upon. Its eternal rival, Kyogre, the sea basin Pokémon, is a majestic cetacean that embodies the boundless power of the oceans. Its sapphire blue body, adorned with glowing red markings, gleams like the deep sea itself. Kyogre is credited with expanding the seas, bringing forth torrential rains, and creating the vast oceans that cover much of our planet. When Groudon sought to dry the world, Kyogre retaliated with immense downpours, a ceaseless struggle that sculpted the very geography of the world. Its unique ability, Primordial Sea, summons heavy rain, dousing fires, and empowering water-type moves, showcasing its absolute dominion over water. The rhythmic ebb and flow of the tides, the silent, crushing pressure of the deepest oceanic trenches, are all enduring testaments to Kyogre's immense and pervasive influence, a silent, oceanic god whose breath is the very rhythm of the waves. The conflict between Groudon and Kyogre, a primordial dance of creation and destruction, was so fierce that it threatened to tear the world apart. It was then that Rayquaza, the sky-high Pokémon, descended from the heavens. Rayquaza, a serpentine leviathan of emerald scales, makes its home in the ozone layer, far above the clouds, a guardian of the skies. Its very presence brings calm to the raging elemental forces. It is said that Rayquaza, with its immense power, intervened and quelled the ancient struggle between Groudon and Kyogre, bringing peace and balance to the world. Its signature ability, Delta Stream, creates turbulent winds that negate the weather effects of both Groudon and Kyogre, a clear demonstration of its supreme authority over atmospheric conditions. The gentle breezes that rustle through the leaves, the vast, empty expanse of the blue sky, are all silent testaments to Rayquaza's watchful presence, a serpentine deity that keeps the delicate balance of our world in serene equilibrium. The Regi trio, Regirock, Regis, and Registeel, are ancient golems, each a monument to a different natural element. Regirock, the rock peak Pokémon, is a colossal figure made entirely of boulders. Its body is composed of rocks that have been weathered and aged over millennia, each stone a testament to time. Its movements are slow and deliberate, each step echoing with the weight of geological ages. It is said that if its body is damaged, it simply gathers more rocks to repair itself, a continuous process of silent self-renewal. Its dwelling places are often deep within ancient caves or forgotten ruins, where it stands sentinel over untold geological secrets. The quiet, unyielding strength of bedrock, the silent erosion of mountains over eons, are indirect reflections of Regirock's enduring, stoic nature. Regice, the iceberg Pokémon, is a living glacier, its body a crystalline structure of pure ice that is colder than anything known to man. Its chilling aura is said to lower the temperature of its surroundings, forming frozen landscapes around its resting places. Despite its icy composition, it moves with an ethereal grace, its crystalline form refracting light in mesmerizing patterns. Its ancient slumber is often found deep within frozen caverns, where it waits, an unmoving monument to the frigid depths of winter. The silent creaking of glaciers, the slow, imperceptible movement of vast ice sheets, are all whispers of Regice's enduring, chilling presence. Registeel, the iron Pokémon, is a being forged from an unknown, incredibly resilient metal, harder than any known alloy. Its spherical body and slender limbs are hollow, yet it possesses immense strength and durability. It is said that its body has withstood countless millennia, resisting rust and corrosion, an eternal guardian. Its resting places are often found within ancient, unyielding structures deep underground, where it stands as a testament to unbreakable resolve. The silent, enduring strength of ancient iron, the subtle hum of unyielding alloys, are all faint echoes of Registeel's impenetrable, unwavering existence. These three golems, discovered in the ancient ruins of the Hoenn region, are believed to have been sealed away by humans long ago, their immense power too great for the nascent world. Their existence serves as a reminder of ancient technologies and forgotten civilizations, a silent testament to a time when humans and Pokémon interacted in ways we can only now begin to imagine. The quiet, unyielding presence of ancient monuments, the timeless strength of enduring materials, all resonate with the Regi Trio's profound and enduring nature. And then there's the enigmatic presence of Jirachi, the Wish Pokémon. This tiny, star-shaped creature slumbers for 1,000 years, only awakening for 7 days at a time. During its brief waking period, it has the extraordinary power to grant wishes. Tales speak of Jirachi awakening to the song of a pure heart, its third eye, located on its belly, opening to observe the world. Its existence is tied to the Millennium Comet, which passes close to Earth once every 1,000 years, bringing with it the energy that stirs Jirachi from its long slumber. The soft shimmer of distant stars, the fleeting hope one feels when making a silent wish upon a falling star, are all subtle echoes of Jirachi's rare and wondrous power, a celestial being whose brief awakenings bring profound magic to the world. Latios and Latias, the Eon Pokémon, are a pair of telepathic dragons, graceful and elusive, soaring through the skies of the Hoenn region. Latios, the male of the pair, is known for its speed and its ability to cloak itself, making it invisible to the naked eye. Latias, the female, possesses the unique ability to shapeshift, taking on the appearance of others to avoid detection or to interact with humans. Both possess the sight-sharing ability, allowing them to show others visions of what they see through telepathy, a window into their world. They are known to be protective of certain individuals, forming bonds of friendship and trust. Their gentle, almost imperceptible flight through the upper atmosphere, the quiet rustle of wind as they pass overhead unseen, are all subtle reminders of their graceful, watchful presence, twin guardians of the skies and secrets. The feeling of a gentle, unseen breeze, or the fleeting glimpse of a distant, shimmering object in the sky, could very well be the Eon Pokémon, silently observing the world below. Diving into the Sinnoh region once more, we encounter Heatran, the Lava Dome Pokémon, a powerful creature that dwells within volcanic caverns. Its body is composed of tough, steel-like skin and internal magma, allowing it to withstand extreme temperatures. Heatran is believed to have been born in the fiery depths of the Spear Pillar when Dialga and Palkia were created, its very essence tied to the planet's core. It can scale walls and ceilings with ease, its feet acting as suction cups in the molten rock. The deep rumble of an active volcano, the subterranean currents of magma, are all manifestations of Heatran's powerful, fiery presence, a living embodiment of the Earth's internal inferno. Regigigas, the colossal Pokémon, is the master of the Regi trio and a being of immense ancient power. Said to have pulled the continents into their current positions using ropes. Regigigas is a slow but incredibly powerful force. Its ability, Slow Start, perfectly reflects this, as it takes time for its full strength to awaken. This gentle giant slumbered for eons, its immense power held in check by the Regi trio until a worthy trainer could awaken it. It is believed that Regigigas created the other legendary titans, shaping them from specific materials found in the world. The slow, inexorable drift of continents, the profound stillness of ancient geological formations, are all silent echoes of Regigigas's slumbering, undeniably monumental power, a creator of worlds in its own right, whose every slow, deliberate movement shaped the very foundations of our planet. The legendary Pokémon Cresselia, the lunar Pokémon, drifts through the night sky, leaving a trail of shimmering stardust in its wake, a beacon of peace and tranquility. It is said to represent the crescent moon, and its graceful form embodies serenity. Cresselia is known for its ability to dispel nightmares, replacing them with pleasant dreams. Those who are troubled by dark thoughts or restless sleep often seek out Cresselia, hoping to be touched by its gentle aura. The feather it sheds, the lunar wing, is a potent charm against bad dreams, offering solace to those who hold it close. The quiet rustle of leaves in a moonlit forest, the gentle sway of shadows under a silvery glow, are all whispers of Cresselia's benevolent presence, a celestial guardian of our slumbering minds. Its counterpart, Darkrai, the pitch-black Pokémon, is a creature of shadows and nightmares, often misunderstood. While it has the ability to cause unsettling dreams, this is not out of malice, but a defense mechanism to protect its territory. Darkrai is said to reside on a crescent-shaped island, only appearing on moonless nights. Its ghostly form and piercing red eyes are often seen as harbingers of dread, yet its true nature is more complex, a being that simply exists in the realm of dreams, both good and ill. The sudden shiver in the dark, the inexplicable sense of unease in a shadowy corner, might just be the subtle touch of Darkrai's passing, a fleeting reminder of the thin veil between waking and dreaming. Moving to the Unova region, we encounter the mystical trio of Cobalion, Terrakion, and Virizion, known as the Swords of Justice. These Pokemon are valiant protectors of weaker Pokemon in the natural world, embodying noble ideals. Cobalion, the Iron Will Pokemon, is the steadfast leader, possessing a calm and collected demeanor. Its body is composed of durable steel, and its gaze is said to inspire courage. It fought against humans who destroyed the homes of wild Pokemon, demonstrating its unwavering commitment to justice. The unwavering strength of a mountain, the quiet determination of an ancient forest, are all reflections of Cobalion's steely resolve. Terrakion, the cavern Pokemon, is the powerful and sturdy member of the trio, possessing immense physical strength. Its rock-hard body can withstand devastating attacks, and it charges headfirst into battle when necessary. It is said to have leveled a castle to protect wild Pokemon, a testament to its raw power and protective instincts. The deep tremor of the earth, the unyielding resilience of ancient stone, echo Terrakion's formidable presence. Virizion, the grassland Pokemon, is the swift and elegant member, known for its speed and grace. Its leaf-like horns are sharp and can cut through anything, and it moves with incredible agility through forests and fields. It is a master of swift, precise attacks, protecting its allies with unparalleled swiftness. The gentle rustle of leaves in a breeze, the quiet dance of sunlight through a canopy, are all subtle movements of Virizion, a swift and silent guardian of the verdant world. The fourth member of this quartet, Keldeo, the Colt Pokémon, is a young and spirited Pokémon who aspires to join the Swords of Justice. It is said to learn the secret sword technique from its mentors, evolving into its resolute form. Keldeo's determination and courage are its defining traits, a symbol of youthful spirit striving for greatness. Its journey of self-discovery and training under the watchful eyes of the Swords of Justice is a tale of growth and perseverance. The playful splash of a stream, the eager flutter of a young bird's wings, are all manifestations of Keldeo's vibrant energy and his boundless potential. The forces of nature, Tornadus, Thundurus, and Landorus, are a powerful trio that influences the weather of the Unova region. Tornadus, the cyclone Pokémon, is a pure flying type, often depicted as a green, genie-like figure. Its powerful tail generates immense gusts of wind, capable of creating destructive tornadoes. It is a force of pure, untamed wind, sweeping across the land with incredible speed. The sudden rush of wind before a storm, the distant howl of a gale, are all whispers of Tornadus's wild freedom. Thundurus, the Bolt Strike Pokémon, is a flying and electric type, resembling a blue genie with a spiked tail. It summons powerful thunderstorms and strikes down lightning bolts with incredible force. Its presence often marks the arrival of fierce electrical storms, a crackling embodiment of raw power. The distant rumble of thunder, the sudden flash of lightning illuminating the night sky, are all signs of Thundurus's electrifying power. Landorus, the Abundance Pokémon, is the leader of the trio and a ground and flying type. It resembles an orange genie with a cloud-like tail. Landorus is a benevolent force, bringing fertility to the land and ensuring bountiful harvests. It intervenes when Tornadus and Thundurus's destructive battles threaten to harm the region, calming their tempers. The rich scent of damp earth after a rain, the sight of vibrant crops swaying in the breeze, are all blessings bestowed by Landorus's nurturing presence. The Tau trio of Reshiram, Zekrom, and Kyurem represent the opposing forces of truth and ideals, and the void between them. Reshiram, the vast white Pokémon, is a dragon and fire type, representing truth. Its majestic white form and fiery tail are symbols of its pure and unwavering pursuit of honesty. It is said to partner with heroes who seek the truth, burning away illusions with its intense flames. The warmth of a reassuring fire, the clear light of dawn dispelling shadows, are all echoes of Reshiram's illuminating presence. Zekrom, the deep black Pokémon, is a dragon and electric type, embodying ideals. Its powerful black form and electric tail signify its unwavering commitment to personal beliefs and aspirations. It is said to partner with heroes who pursue their ideals, generating immense power with its electrifying energy. The surge of inspiration, the unyielding force of conviction, are all manifestations of Zekrom's powerful resolve. Kyurem, the boundary Pokémon, is a dragon and ice type, representing the absence of both truth and ideals, the very void itself. Its fragmented icy body reflects its incomplete nature, as it is believed to be the husk of a single dragon that split into Reshiram and Zekrom. Kyurem seeks to restore its lost parts, attempting to fuse with either Reshiram or Zekrom to regain its full power, creating black Kyurem or white Kyurem. The chilling silence of a frozen landscape, the profound emptiness of a vast starless sky, are all reflections of Kyurem's desolate yet immensely powerful existence. Next, we journey to the Kalos region, home to Xerneas, Yveltal, and Zygarde, the Aura Trio, who represent life, destruction, and equilibrium. Xerneas, the life Pokemon, is a fairy type, possessing a magnificent deer-like form with glowing antlers. It shares eternal life with all living things, bringing vitality and growth to the world. When its life force is drained, it transforms into a tree and slumbers for 1,000 years, regenerating its power. The gentle blossoming of a flower, the quiet growth of a forest, are all subtle effects of Xerneas' life-giving essence. Yveltal, the destruction Pokemon, is a dark and flying type, a formidable avian creature with dark, ominous wings. It absorbs the life force of all living things when its wings are spread wide, bringing about destruction and decay. When its life force is depleted, it transforms into a cocoon for 1,000 years, waiting to reawaken. The wilting of leaves in autumn, the slow erosion of stone, are all manifestations of Yveltal's destructive yet natural cycle. Zygarde, the order Pokemon, is a dragon and ground type, tasked with maintaining the ecosystem's balance. It has various forms, from its small 10% form, resembling a dog, to its powerful 50% form, a serpent-like creature, and finally its complete 100% form, a formidable humanoid. Zygarde monitors the world's ecosystem, appearing to restore balance when it is threatened. The subtle shifts in weather patterns, the quiet ebb and flow of natural processes, are all overseen by Zygarde's vigilant presence, a silent guardian of the world's delicate balance. Its cells are scattered throughout the region, quietly observing, waiting to assemble when needed, a distributed intelligence ensuring the world's harmony. In the Alola region, we encounter the guardian deities, Tapu Koko, Tapu Lele, Tapu Bulu, and Tapu Fini. Each protects one of Alola's 4 islands. Tapu Koko, the land spirit Pokemon, is an electric and fairy type, guarding Melemele Island. It is known for its mischievous nature and its incredible speed. It is a fierce protector, but also curious, sometimes challenging trainers to tests of strength. The sudden crackle of static in the air, the swift flight of a bird through the jungle, are all echoes of Tapu Koko's vibrant energy. Tapu Lele, the land spirit Pokemon, is a psychic and fairy type, guarding Akala Island. It is known for its beautiful scales, which can heal or harm depending on its mood. Its capricious nature makes it unpredictable, capable of both immense kindness and unexpected aggression. The sweet scent of blooming flowers, the sudden warmth of the sun on your skin, might be the gentle touch of Tapu Lele's presence. Tapu Bulu, the land spirit Pokemon, is a grass and fairy type, guarding Ula Ula Island. It wields a log as a weapon and possesses immense physical strength. It is a calm and laid-back Pokemon, but fiercely protective of its territory, rarely engaging in battle unless provoked. The sturdy growth of ancient trees, the quiet strength of the earth, are all reflections of Tapu Bulu's grounded power. Tapu Fini, the land spirit Pokemon, is a water and fairy type, guarding Pony Island. It is known for its ability to create a purifying mist that can both heal and reveal truths. It is a reclusive Pokemon, preferring to avoid conflict, only appearing to those it deems worthy. The gentle lapping of waves on a shore, the cool mist rising from a waterfall, are all manifestations of Tapu Fini's serene yet profound presence. Also in Alola, we encounter Cosmog, the nebula Pokemon, a psychic type that resembles a nebulae cloud. It is a fragile and curious Pokemon, capable of teleportation. Cosmog is the pre-evolution of Solgaleo and Lunala, carrying within it the potential for immense cosmic power. Its childlike innocence belies its true potential, a tiny fragment of the cosmos. The faint glimmer of distant stars, the quiet wonder of an unexplored nebula, are all glimpses into Cosmog's nascent power. Its evolution, Cosmoem, the protostar Pokémon, is a psychic type that resembles a solidified star. It is completely immobile and absorbs light, growing in density and power. Cosmoem is a transitional stage, a chrysalis holding immense energy, waiting for its final transformation. The deep, patient stillness of a celestial body, the slow accumulation of cosmic dust, are all reflections of Cosmoem's profound transformation. Solgaleo, the Sune Pokémon, is a psychic and steel type, embodying the sun itself. It appears as a magnificent, lion-like creature, radiating immense light and heat. Solgaleo is said to be the emissary of the sun, traveling between dimensions with ease. Its signature move, Sunsteel Strike, demonstrates its unstoppable force. The warm embrace of sunlight, the powerful energy of a solar flare, are all manifestations of Solgaleo's radiant power. Lunala, the moon Pokémon, is a psychic and ghost type, embodying the moon. It appears as a majestic, bat-like creature, absorbing light and casting shadows. Lunala is said to be the emissary of the moon, also capable of traveling between dimensions. Its signature move, Moongeist Beam, showcases its ethereal yet potent power. The quiet glow of moonlight, the mysterious pull of the tides, are all reflections of Lunala's enigmatic yet profound influence. The Ultra Beasts, a group of extra-dimensional Pokémon, are a fascinating addition to the lore. Nihilego, the parasite Pokémon, is a rock and poison type, resembling a jellyfish. It is known for its ability to possess humans and Pokémon, driving them into a frenzy with its neurotoxins. Its alien appearance and unsettling behavior make it a truly unique and unnerving presence. The eerie silence of a deep underwater cavern, the unexpected chill of an unknown substance, might just be the subtle touch of Nihilego's unnerving presence. Buzzwole, the swollen Pokémon, is a bug and fighting type, a massive, muscular, mosquito-like creature with incredible strength. Its body is composed of highly dense muscle fibers, making it incredibly powerful and durable. The insistent hum of an unseen insect, the sudden surge of adrenaline, are all whispers of Buzzwole's formidable power. Pheromosa, the dainty Pokémon, is a bug and fighting type, a sleek, elegant cockroach-like creature with incredible speed. It moves with blinding agility, striking opponents before they can react. Its graceful movements belie its immense power. The fleeting glimpse of something moving too fast to identify, the quiet rustle of silk, are all subtle signs of Pheromosa's ephemeral presence. Xurkitree, the plugging Pokémon, is an electric type, resembling a humanoid made of electrical cables. It absorbs electricity from its surroundings, growing in power and size. Its strange geometry and glowing body make it a truly alien sight. The faint crackle of distant electricity, the subtle hum of power lines, are all echoes of Xurkitree's current-filled existence. Celesteela, the launch Pokémon, is a steel and flying type, a colossal, rocket-like creature with incredibly long, dense arms. It is capable of launching itself into the sky with immense force, and its body is surprisingly light despite its size. The low rumble of a distant launch, the quiet glint of metal in the sun, are all whispers of Celesteela's massive yet aerodynamic form. Kartana, The drawn sword Pokemon is a grass and steel type, a small origami like creature with extremely sharp blades for arms. It is incredibly agile and can cut through almost anything with precision. Its delicate appearance belies its immense cutting power. The crisp snap of a fresh sheet of paper, the quiet precision of a well aimed strike, are all subtle touches of Kartana's deadly elegance. Guzzlord, the Junkivore Pokemon, is a dark and dragon type, a massive, ravenous creature that consumes everything in its path. Its perpetually open mouth and insatiable appetite make it a truly terrifying presence. It is said to devour entire mountains and structures, leaving nothing but barren wasteland. The deep, unsettling rumble of an empty stomach, the quiet crumbling of ancient structures, are all reflections of Guzzlord's overwhelming hunger. Finally, we consider Necrozma, the Prism Pokemon, a psychic type, and a being of pure light. Its fragmented obsidian body is a result of it being stripped of its light, becoming a source of immense power but also immense suffering. Necrozma seeks to reclaim its lost light, often by fusing with Solgaleo or Lunala, transforming into Duskmane Necrozma or Dawnwings Necrozma, absorbing their light to become Ultra Necrozma, a dazzling, dragon-like creature of pure energy. Its story is one of tragic power, a being that was once radiant, but now seeks to absorb light from others to regain its former glory. The profound darkness of a moonless night, the sudden blinding flash of a distant supernova, are all echoes of Necrozma's struggle for its lost radiance, a creature of both profound emptiness and explosive, boundless light. The subtle shimmer of a distant aurora, the quiet dance of light through a prism, are all reminders of Necrozma's ethereal yet impactful presence, a being of cosmic tragedy and unparalleled power.